Hello. Get up in that mic, Justin. Don't be scared of it.
Oh, I love this mic. This is a really nice mic.
Get up in it like, remember all that sexy talk we were talking about before? Cuddling.
Oh, yeah,
and
dude.
fucking.
Like cuddling. Definitely good stuff.
Picture this large, thick, black thing.
Just put it in my mouth.
Being my penis, but obviously not my penis because it's thick, large,
huge.
and black.
Huge.
Literally the exact opposite of mine.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I don't know if you've heard the podcast yet, but we speak very highly about it, the Irish penis on the show.
Oh, very nice.
It's spoken highly about, although it's physically small, but in our hearts it's large.
Yeah, it's the thought.
Are you cool with your last name on here?
Carlough? Yeah, I guess you could do that.
Okay. Well,
I mean, realistically, I'm not going to do anything to incriminate myself, so it's not going to really be.
Well, I mean, there's just, but I'm just saying, I mean, we've had some guests, some people don't want their last name at all. You know what I mean? So that's why.
I mean, it makes sense not to. I mean, you could just go with Justin, we'll just leave it at that and then just kind of go from there.
All right, well, I mean, we already said Carlough and we've been recording, so.
That's cool. I mean, it's fine.
Okay. So, all right, episode 22, the hashtag Shots for Likes podcast. Getting drunk, please. A dumbass shirt. With our buddy from high school, Justin Carlough. Also in the fucking military. That's right, America, you fucking cunt.
Yes, indeed, America.
We were trying to count how many people before. Maybe when you guys are in the middle of a conversation, I'll go through the list and see how many.
I think it's 6.
It's like almost half, man. We got to try to keep it 50-50.
We've had 20 episodes.
That's definitely not half.
It's almost. It's close. A few more people.
I think it was hot in here because it's just humid out there. I had the window open.
Yeah,
it's humid out there?
It just fucking rained, bro.
Yeah.
You know how shit works?
Yeah, but how wet can it really get? You know what I mean?
I mean, it can get pretty wet.
I just shut the heat.
I know I didn't mean anything. I just said it.
Right, I got the
Finn, why don't
Mets.
you put some fucking headphones on and talk to the people, okay?
I'm
We've been
getting the
going
Mets
for
set
2
up for
minutes here,
myself,
okay?
right?
Justin doesn't even know what his last name is. Trying to talk about sucking cock,
fuck him,
and you're
dude.
not even popping on.
Yeah, dude, sucking cock's a big
He's your
thing.
fucking friend.
Trying to cool
I'm
off.
just kidding. He's my friend
Trying
too.
to cool off a little bit here.
Yeah,
boys.
yeah, it's really hot in here. I mean, I know I got here. It's just heated up the house. It's fucking
Keeps talking about being hot. I'll take my shirt off, man. We all know where that gets us. Drunker.
There's drunker.
Ooh, where does it get you?
I said us, meaning like you guys, because you'll be stoked that I'm shirtless. And maybe arousal for Justin.
That's big time.
I really appreciate it. That was, I haven't seen you in. Has it been almost a year now? When last time we chilled when you were
Super Bowl?
No, you weren't.
I wasn't here for the last
you-
two
you
Super
You weren't here
Bowls.
for a Super Bowl?
Yeah, he wasn't.
Nah, I was
last
in the-
time he came to hang out with you, or I think we were hanging out, and then he was home, or like it was like the last time you were going to be around, or
That was
whatever.
about a year ago. About a year ago.
I was
going to
say you were playing Battlefield. Remember?
Battlefield. Destiny?
No, you were playing Star Wars.
Star Wars Battlefield.
Yeah, Battlefront. Right.
Yeah.
And you were fucking with
Now,
that.
did I leave or you left? I think you stayed and I had to leave, right? I think I had to go somewhere because maybe it was a night. Maybe we hung out the night
Yeah, and then I
before.
probably put Justin in like a terrorist situation, like just got blacked out. You're with me now.
That's what we consider a terrorist situation.
I don't think I got to that
podcast?
point, but I mean, maybe it's possible.
I
I don't fucking remember, dude.
Well, if you didn't, then I guess it's good. I mean, the two of us together. I mean, you don't have much fucking sanity left. You just start drinking. You don't. Oh, sexy.
Oh, the crisp.
I'll tell you what.
That's a sexy fucking sound,
It
baby.
is
Beautiful.
weird talking sober, though.
I know. I hate it. That's why let's do a shot.
Yeah, no, I did a whole
shots
morning.
up.
Why'd
You
you
have one
call
of
me
these
such a
sleeps if
big
you
one,
want.
you fuck?
That's because you're a big dude.
I was pouring them.
Why you gotta call me fat?
We're both
You got
We've been
some
talking about being
we're both
sexy.
kind of fat.
You got nice tits, though. I mean, that's always good.
See, at least
Has
somebody
a big
appreciates
ass
them.
tit
Hear that, babe? Hear that, Bridget? Justin appreciates
Cheers.
my
Hell
tits.
yeah. I love titties.
Mike, check. Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass.
Now that's a titty.
Shots for likes. Cheers. Shots for likes. Shots for likes. Shots for likes. Shots for likes.
Word.
Woo.
So I'm guessing by the chuckle you haven't listened to the podcast.
So one night I did. Like, I heard you guys were doing that shit, and I was like, all right, let me
Brian
check
from
out
Ross.
what you got.
Did you listen to Ross's episode?
No.
He cried.
Actually, it was Pat's episode.
Ah.
I had been talking to Pat that weekend. You actually hopped on PlayStation. You were talking to us.
Oh, that's right. I was hammered. What were you guys playing? You were doing Monster Hunters or whatever?
Yeah, we were Monster Hunting.
I was just fucking hammered. I'm like, what's
Yeah.
up, boys? Coming up.
I was like, fuck. For some
A
reason,
lot
I
of
got
That
Pats.
was right before you
PGL.
guys' birthday, and where you guys are all going to the city and shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
started
yeah.
listening to that one night before I was going to pass out. I was like, let me just listen to what these fuckers be talking about.
Everything.
Everything.
The liquor guides us.
Except what you couldn't talk about that whole fucking night.
Yeah, I can't talk about that.
You
Which was
said-
a lot of it, apparently.
Yeah, for like the whole fucking the episode, like for like the first 20 minutes, you guys, yeah, we can't talk about that. And then you talk about something else, and now we can't talk about
Yeah,
that.
there's a lot of situations I'll explain
I don't
off
even know
air.
you told me. Like, I don't even know we ever got to it. We almost only hang
probably
out
not.
for the podcast now, which is like fucking 2 or 3 times a week already.
It's brutal, dude. Imagine
rough.
hanging out with me 2 times a week.
That'd be pretty rough.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Well, it's basically fucking 3 because we do the, we've been working on the podcast room too.
Yeah.
Fucking like 80
Thank
coats
God
of
we're
paint and it
almost
still
done.
looks like shit.
Bro, what you need to do is what we did when we painted your one room.
It's just ludicrous.
Well, we did minus the
all night,
ludicrous.
get drunk and drink a whole handle of Captain Morgan. That's
Why
it.
were we playing ludicrous? We
I don't
fucked
know.
up.
We definitely mentioned the 3 of us painting your room though, like at least like a fucking dozen times in the past like 8 coats that we painted.
My
You
fucking
can see
mom.
there's like you can see the orange paint I got in the trim in there and shit like that, and all the green paint up top there.
For 2 fat drunk guys, it don't look that bad.
Yeah.
It's
The
acceptable.
walls are like eventually going to be completely covered anyway, so it gets to a point where it like almost doesn't matter.
We got this board. We're putting foam on the board. It's not just a random piece of wood.
I mean, it would be nice if it just ran a piece of wood on.
Yeah, that's really. I think when people look at it, they're like, "Why is that wood there?"
Yeah, and then
Like, are they just going to get drunk and throw bottles so they don't want to break the
it's
glass?
a giant dartboard.
That's not a
what
bad
it's gonna
idea.
be.
Yeah.
We could set up one of those like Carney games with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
balloons.
yeah. And just get the
set that up there to podcast.
Put some like cork board on there and just fucking throw darts at it.
Well, the styrofoam would probably hold the darts when you threw it at them,
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Maybe.
that would probably work.
or they'd fall off and we'd hit the. Actually, we're just going to
breaks the
eventually
case.
start throwing darts past Eric into balloons. Our buddy Eric will eventually, because that's going to be. Well, what we wanted to do was have a bar in the closet, and I was gonna like build something that was like
Which
connected
is
to
why
the
we
wall.
painted the closet.
Right.
It was going to be
right.
the biggest fucking pain in the cocksucking asshole ever. And then all of a sudden, I like pull up to grab a pizza for me and the broad, and this vape shop just moved in right next door in Vernon. And this guy had like 2 of these things sitting outside for sale, and I was like,
Fuck
Keith,
yeah.
how about this fucking thing? So now, because that thing's fucking way too big, and I was like, oh, it'll fit perfectly in the. It doesn't fucking fit
It's
at
all
all.
like, dude, you should measure that. He's like, nah.
I did measure it. I just assumed your closet was bigger. But so now we're thinking, fucking, we'll move that out a bit. Bartender's back there. Get a mini fridge over there. Keep all our shit cold. When he's clinking bottles around, the sound conditioning will fucking keep the echoing down.
Right.
All right. Some
should be
science
sexy.
up in this
Should be sexy.
motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Mr. High-tech military man. Huh? You get that
I'll never see
science,
it.
bro?
When's the next time you're off?
Next time I'm off, really, I don't know.
Like
'cause
Christmas time?
So right now we're in like a low period where we're not really gonna do much of shit. We just had like change of command, a bunch of other random crap, and we just got done with a warfighter. So the warfighter itself was like the biggest exercise we do all year.
Fuck that, dude.
And then now we're at like a low point until supposedly maybe December. They're saying maybe December is when we would possibly get deployed, but we don't fucking know. It's all up in the air, always up in the air, and it's ever changing when you're in the army. It's just, yeah, it might happen, might not.
Hopefully it doesn't.
I mean, I don't give a shit either way.
Yeah. I guess you're all about that shit. Well, you won't be on the ground.
Well, I mean, I'm on the ground, but I won't be out in the field or doing anything kind of crazy.
Right.
I mean, the position I'm in, if we were to go to war, is like I'm on the attack team, so I would go the one that if enemy found our position and was moving to us, and we knew that they were coming, I would be on the team that goes out in the middle of the night driving all the equipment out to another location that we would set up at, and then after we set up, then we would take over the fight, so we would have all control of all the mission. And then there were people that were at the base still left that were behind, they'll tear down and then they join up with us afterwards. So
Gotcha.
Do you have to go overseas or anything yet?
so there's possibility of us going to Afghanistan, but we don't fucking know.
You don't know. My brother's going to be going to
Depends on what Trump tweets
Germany, I think.
Yeah.
See, my brother's in the Air Force, and he just like works in like a fucking warehouse. He doesn't do jack shit.
Yeah.
So he's got the life, man. Like I don't think anybody's gonna be shooting at his dumb ass. So he's like going to
He's
like
damn tall enough to
he's
be an
going
easy target.
He's going to South Korea for a little bit, then to Germany. So he's just gonna start traveling, fucking.
Fuck yeah.
I guess moving pipes from one thing to another in another country. I don't I don't really know what he does. It's not much, but There's no way my brother would pull off the shit that you're doing, probably.
Well, the stuff I do is it's mainly like satellite stuff. Like I work with the upper TI on equipment, so I work with the communications aspects of all signal stuff. So and I work networks, I work all kinds of stuff just to make sure that all the higher ups end up having their emails and their Ventrilo chats.
He's an email boy.
So
you basically do IT?
More or less, yeah. So a lot of the IT stuff that I do, but for me, it's maintaining the actual satellite equipment so that we have the antennas that stay, stagnant to the point where we actually have connection. And as long as I do that, that's the end of my job.
Like motherfuckers in control of antennas. We're just struggling to get drunk on a podcast.
Exactly. So,
fucking around with antennas. So somewhere in Afghanistan.
Yeah, set up antennas, make sure that they stay on the satellite, and then after that, we just kind of fucking chill. Like I'm sitting there playing video games. And
whatever happened to... I was going to bring that up. I feel like you haven't been on a PlayStation in a while.
I mean, that usually is at home, and shit's boring. I mean, there's no good games out there.
What happened in Destiny, man? They just fucking sucked it up, huh?
Yeah, I guess it was all right.
Until it was
cool
fun. The
first.
first part was fun, and they're like, well, here's a DLC that doesn't... Yeah, we're not going to... You paid $20, but we're not giving you anything.
Yeah.
But we have another one coming out soon.
That might actually give you something. Now, no, it wasn't anything.
Yeah, we're not giving you anything on this one either.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thanks
for the money.
It was cool for the start of it just to see what it was going to be like, but then it just was playing the same game. It really wasn't anything.
Just more reason. Every time I hear about people who still play MMOs and online games, stuff like that, because for the most part, I've been PC gaming lately, and I've just been rocking Steam, and a lot of my old favorite video games that are on Steam, when they go on sale, I'll play those, and games I've been wanting to play for years when they go on sale, stuff like that. And I always hear something like this, and I'm just like, dude, fuck that. I'm not going to shell out $60 when it first comes out. Then another 20 or 30, apparently for a bullshit fucking...
It's better than the dumb cunt move I had, where I was all hammered. I was like, I'm going to buy this game. And they're like, oh, buy the bundle for $100. I'm like, yeah, that's smart. I'll just do this now. Get it out of the way.
Destiny 2?
Yeah.
And when it come the season pass to give you everything.
Yeah, which I thought, because I figured we were going to be hard as fuck into this game.
Yeah.
Which were for a little bit.
How'd they start getting you with that, man? They start getting you with those season passes.
Well, yeah. They make it seem like it's going to be awesome, and you're really into the game at first because you're like, yeah, man, this is going to be great. It's going to be like the old one. We're going to have a great time.
5 years and get the fucking Game of the Year edition for fucking $20, dude.
Exactly.
That's what I do.
It's way better that way. I mean, at this point, the games that come out, they're just not up to par where what you used to think they were. It's just
New Final Fantasy was pretty dope, though.
New Final Fantasy.
Took forever, but apparently it was worth it. I still gotta... They re-released it for Windows. It just came out on Steam. And it's $50, I think, which is pretty cool. At least it's not 60. And they had it on sale last week for 35. But I'm like, I want to get a new video card because apparently they even bumped up the graphics even more.
Right.
And I only got a 4 gig card right now. It's a 970 or something like that. So it's nothing too crazy. I'm even having trouble playing the newer Deus Ex, and I played the earlier one, Human Revolution, and I loved it. I bought that shit for $2 on sale on Steam.
Oh, hell yeah.
I put 50 hours in that game. That game was fucking so good. So
I only had a computer.
I want to get a new fucking video card before I get it.
I just got a brand new laptop, actually, during Christmas time. It was $2,600. I got it for $16.
Shoo.
Yeah, it was
what kind?
Legit.
Asus.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got a GTX 1070 in it. So I mean,
it's a laptop, huh?
Yeah.
How many gigs is that? Is that 6?
That's got 16 gigs in there.
No, not the RAM. I meant the other video memory. The video memory.
Yeah, it's something 6, I think.
I think the 1070 is at least 6,
it's big.
Isn't it?
It was up there.
See, I don't think I'd ever buy a laptop again.
For me, it's smart. What the fuck am I gonna do? Bringing a tower around and shit. Although,
well, that's right, because you're playing on the move.
So a lot of people are actually, what they do is they'll actually, in the military, a lot of people that are in the barracks and stuff, because they don't pay for electricity or anything.
Right.
They build these fucking towers and shit, and they just do fucking mining. All they do, they just set it up and leave
mining
it fucking
and shit?
Bitcoin mining. They just leave that shit running, get an extra cup, $200 or something at the end of the month, just to do fucking nothing but leave a fucking thing on, and you're not even paying for electric, so you ain't paying for shit. It's all
why
profit.
not? Fucking Bitcoin.
Throw that social security number on the podcast, see who gets in trouble quick. You got Justin, fucking agent 4123 satellite guy out in Jersey. Okay? He knows some guys sucking out the power. Where do you think this fucking money comes from, huh? Trump's been spending it on hairspray.
Fuck yeah.
No, his hair's just like that, man.
Trump's probably got this bitch that just pops out of a tube, sucks his dick, and then goes right back in.
I saw a great meme today. Who's that fucking the porn star that he banged a while ago? Something Summers.
I heard about it. I never
Oh
actually
my
looked
god,
into
a
that
porn
shit.
star banged him?
Apparently, I didn't read it fully into article. I don't
Listen,
know.
guys, he's my boss.
Yeah, he's your boss. Apparently, he banged some. It's like Steven Summers or Christine Summers or something.
Steven Summers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some dude.
Something like
Just fucking dudes.
whoever it was, dude, broad. But the meme was like, President. What did he say? It's like President Trump's doing everything. He's getting everyone back in the business. Or it was like something. Steven started doing porn again. Make America great again. Trump's getting everyone back, giving everyone jobs again. Like something like that. I don't know.
Hand jobs, blow
butchered it. I
jobs, or
butchered
real
it.
jobs, according to Brandon, right?
Oh, Brandon. Did you hear he fucking told his car right after our podcast?
No.
Minutes
after.
He was fucked.
It was. I mean, I don't know if he was lying or not, but it really was cold, and we had a really bad winter here.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he literally just pulled right out of Keith's like driveway thing, leaving his old apartment building, and it was just like a sheet of ice, and he was just literally like, "Durr," like literally like not like a quarter mile, not like halfway home,
Like straight outside.
like
of it.
feet
Yeah.
away from where we were.
Right
Like,
after his
walks
girlfriend
back
called.
yeah. hey, babe.
Just
Hey, how you
checking
doing?
in, see if you're okay.
Hey, you
No,
want me-
she's
you
like,
want
I'm
to
in
pick you up?
Sparta. You want me to come grab you? He's like, I'm cool. Totaled his
oh
car.
my god, what an idiot.
We almost had our first podcast, Dewey.
Very nice.
Be good for business, I think.
Yeah, definitely good for business.
And everyone, it was the day before Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. So like, everyone was coming. I was like, hey, did you guys notice that totaled fucking car in that PNC Bank parking lot?
No.
They're like, yeah, that thing's fucked, dude. I was like, yeah, it's my podcast. Fucking, that did it.
Fucking guy.
Yeah, fucking idiot. I can't believe you weren't there the past 2 years.
Yeah, dude.
Because I talk about you throwing up in that trash can almost every podcast episode.
Dude,
When
That's
his
too
team
good.
wins the fucking
When,
Super Bowl.
yeah, exactly. I mean, when else are you gonna do it? But fucking yeah, no, I was in AIT for the Falcons Patriots game. Super pissed about that one.
Yeah,
Made me real
I won
upset.
$2,000 though.
That's cool. That's a
No,
win.
you didn't. You won $2,000 that year? I won a couple $100 at your house. I remember that. That was the Kesha halftime party.
Yeah, I won
after
$2,000.
party.
The past 3 years. Last year I won $4,000. The year before I won $2,000. The year before I won $1,000.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm crushing it the past 3
Don't
years.
Destroying
don't
that
stop betting.
Hell yeah.
Keeps
dude.
Hell
going
no.
up.
And then
What do you think paid for those floors down there?
But yeah, and then last year I was still in Colorado at that point for this recent one. So it's the first time back in a year.
So
sucks.
living in Colorado is just everybody walking around just smoking mad weed?
Bunch
So-
of liberals though.
So
Probably.
it's kind of
Loaded
weird. It's
with
kind of
libs.
weird. You'd think that like everyone would be fucking smoking weed all the time because it's just
Why
what
the
you
fuck
think
not,
to do.
right?
Why the hell not, right? But no, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of the locals that like grew up there. They're not like huge into the weed shit. It's all the transplants. Like anyone that comes from out of state,
right.
they're like, I'm moving to Colorado to just get fucking high all the time and go hiking in
A
the
lot
mountains.
of breweries in Colorado
Exactly.
too. Though.
Fuck yeah. So like, there's drinking all the time though. Like that's a huge thing. Like everywhere you go, there's drinking. You find a good fucking pub to go at any point. So like, no matter where you are in Colorado, there's always a place
Where
to
are
go.
you close to the
Get this man a shot.
Denver? Oh, you want a shot, Justin?
I'll fucking do a shot, man.
Yeah.
Are you close to Denver, or
So-
you like Boulder,
We're-
or by the mountains? Like,
So we're in
it's
we're
the three
we're-
things I know about Colorado. I hope you're near one of those.
Weed,
So-
Denver, Broncos.
Yeah, so I'm about an hour south of Denver. Is where we're located. So
no, I'm not taking the shot,
It's a
dude.
little one, dude.
it's a mini shot. You just
Come on.
do it anyway.
You can't say, "Oh, pour Justin a shot," and not fucking do one. It's your idea.
I need to get the guy drunk, man.
Yeah,
It's my job on this podcast to get our guests drunk, but I can't. I got fucking work tomorrow and I'm sick.
I got work
I think
tomorrow
he's
too,
making
dude.
excuses.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit about you though. At least I don't.
I don't have work tomorrow.
I was gonna say you don't have work tomorrow. Your day's off.
Actually, someone asked me.
we
to
got
work.
we got a draft to go and watch.
Tomorrow's gonna
after.
be a fucking shit.
Like that's what tomorrow's about. Let's see what the fuck the Broncos decide to do because that's a big deal.
What are you, 5th or 6th?
We're 5th.
5th.
I think we're gonna trade that spot though.
Trade back or trade up?
Trade back.
If the
There's a
if
chance you
quarterback
might try
doesn't
to grab
fall
a
to you.
quarterback.
If
even
we
though you
do,
guys
I don't
got
think we're gonna
Case.
get a quarterback. If we do, we would probably get what's his name, the running back that's coming in. It's supposed to be like one of the best guys.
Oh,
in the-
fucking
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley?
Saquon Barkley. Yeah, so he would be the ideal pick if we were going to just use the pick because we just got rid of CJ
The Browns
Anderson,
are going to have to. If the Browns don't trade any of their picks, they got to be soaking up Saquon in one of those picks.
So they're
gotta
definitely
think
they have.
that.
Yeah, they're probably though they have to fix their O line at least with one of those picks. They just lost Joe Thompson, so Joe Thomas. So.
I hope either.
Yeah, you're right, Thomas.
I hope 1 and 2 go Chubb or Barkley. Doesn't matter which way.
Yeah.
Just saw at 3. I'm sitting there like, all right.
You get any quarterback you want. You guys are obviously going
both the
quarterback.
Giants and the Jets are getting a quarterback. I feel like both of them are going to pick up one.
The Jets are definitely getting a quarterback.
Yeah.
They basically said that shit.
Dude, what's his?
But I feel like the
Gettleman's
Giants
out there
have to,
like
too.
quarterback, fucking hogwash, motherfucker. Dude, this guy is an asshole, but it's pretty fucking hilarious. But it would be pretty stupid to not fucking grab a quarterback, I would think. But yeah, Saquon Barkley
Unless
would
you
be
think
fucking
Webb's
sick too.
the shit, but
I mean, it's really fun.
Nobody's ever given Webb a chance at
yeah,
all.
because the Giants were dumb last year.
Like Cartoon Network fucking dog McAdoo is what was dumb. I don't understand how you starting Geno Smith over Webb was any fucking at that
loved
point
it.
what at that point one
I was like,
fucking win?
I remember waking up. I always check the Mets blog and the Jets blog every morning.
Right.
Somehow that shit was on there, and I was just like, I was so happy.
It was so.
I was
just
so
started
happy.
Webb.
Speaking
What was
of-
the point of starting fucking what's his name?
Nothing.
There is no reason.
That's why it was so good.
The season was fucked anyway. It didn't matter who they put
So
out
why
there.
did you start Webb?
They should have because
They
he's a
probably
young guy.
could've, but-
I just remember going, the Jets. The Jets aren't the ones doing it this year. It's the Giants that are doing the circus. Fucking
Yeah, it
cunts.
was pretty dumb.
Speaking of
I
teams,
hate the Giants. I hate the Giants fans, most of them, especially Fudge.
big time.
Hope the Giants lose every game ever.
That would be really
for the
cool
rest
if
of
they
my
would
life.
just get like an 0-16. That would be pretty fucking nice.
Well, no, you want them to win a couple games.
Maybe.
You know?
Remember that
Do
time?
you really though?
It'd be
They
great.
gotta beat the Cowboys.
0-16 like
both,
5 years
Both
in a row?
times they play the Cowboys every year.
I
they
see, I like
should
the
win.
Cowboys.
This is really you're an asshole. This is really.
I like the Eagles
important.
more, though.
I need to get
The
this.
Eagles. I was definitely a big fan of that.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Score the touchdown. 1, 2, 3.
Thanks a lot, Justin.
Yeah.
Shoot 'em low.
This is the first time he's fucking
shoot
done
'em
this, dude.
high.
Oh yeah.
As we
It's
watch
not. That's
our
what I'm saying.
Eagles fly on the road to victory. Eagles, Eagles.
All right, thank
I
God
try and do
that's
it
done.
early in the show because
Yeah.
eventually I'm going to fuck up the spelling.
Right.
It looked like
it's
an
really
even
good idea
bigger
to do
of
it
a
as
dick.
early as
Okay,
possible.
so something way more important, which is
you were-
basically anything than that.
It's to talk
something?
about
Do
how
you
the Devils
remember
suck.
when me, you, and Keith
Yeah.
were partying at my apartment in Butler, Justin?
Okay.
And you came out with this fucking prediction sheet of like the NFL. you had the Broncos 16-0,
Oh,
and the
fuck yeah,
Giants
dude.
losing less than that.
Oh, well,
the Giants won the Super
You
Bowl.
gotta
that
you
next
gotta
year.
build more into a story.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Well, I don't remember anything else.
so we had a list
That
of
wasn't
all
when I
our
was
schedule.
that
We had
when
the
I
Jets
drank
schedule.
syrup, was it?
No, different day.
Okay.
We had the Jets
You
schedule,
remember
the
you were
Broncos
there for that,
schedule,
and I
and the
kept
Giants
singing
schedule.
to Justin too. He was eventually
I don't
started to get
fucking
to him.
remember.
I drank cough medicine like a long time ago.
That's possible.
Cough syrup.
Dude, I'll be honest.
And
don't
I remember I
half
was
the
walking
shit.
around my guitar that blam blam.
There's a lot of times me and you got
I kept
drunk
playing that, and
and pissed Justin off.
Yeah, it's definitely been possible.
When we dragged him down the shore,
Oh my god, dude!
And then we
we chucked the empty
was
booze
the-
bottle under the
that was the
car.
first
He
time
got
I ever
so
drove stick.
mad.
Like the first time I ever drove
Were you
stick.
driving my car or his?
my car.
It was.
We're like,
No,
sorry, dude.
I thought it was Dan's car.
It might have been my car
Yeah, it
because
was
me and
Dan's
you
car,
were
'cause-
drinking. And he was like, all right, I'm not
Yeah.
going to drink. You got so fucking mad,
Yeah, dude.
because we made
You
you
guys are
drive.
hanging out the fucking car, like
the
screaming
gas
at the
station.
people at the gas station, and you just throw a bottle under. I'm like,
Empty
what the
booze.
fuck?
Dude, we were like underage. Or no, actually, no, we were of age because that was.
Oh yeah,
when
we
I
were
lived
of
by-
age, but
Meanwhile, Justin's trying to
I'm
drive
trying to learn
stick.
how to drive a
You
stick
got
at the
really
fucking
mad.
moment. Hell yeah, because I had no idea what I was doing. I'm like, I can't even pull away real quick. I'm gonna stall out the fucking car.
Dude, I remember that. We just chucked that Captain
Oh, dude,
Morgan
dude.
bottle right under my car. And he was like, "Grr, grr, grr." I can't drive away.
We were hammered on the beach and we were throwing chips to the seagulls.
yeah,
So the seagulls started swarming us.
dude, and the night before
we
we
did
just
was
sit there,
make
we're
him
like
mad.
doing like jousting where we were just running at each other while fucking running across the beach, falling over before we even hit each other.
Oh no! We were doing that, but do you remember what else we were doing? We took about literally like 2 hours to dig holes. into
Yeah,
the
we were
sand.
digging holes for the fucking
And we're-
tracks.
yeah, we're like, all right,
Let's run at each other and hit
Let's
each
see
other.
who wins the race, and we'd start running on this dark beach and just.
There's no way I
Yeah.
did this shit.
You definitely did.
You definitely
we
did.
all did.
Really?
Everyone did. We were all drunk as fuck, just
Mingo,
digging holes
everyone.
in the sand.
Three of us went down there. That's the thing.
Mingo was there as well.
Mingo was living in Delaware already, but he decided to come up. Is that what happened? Is that why we decided?
He was up there for some other reason.
And we had to hunt for a hotel room. Remember that
Yeah,
shit?
yeah.
They kept denying us because we were a couple of young guys, and they're like, no chicks, 3 dudes. They ain't fucking each other. They're going to be drinking, destroying
Yeah.
our hotel room. You
Yeah.
get out of here. You're not allowed in. It took us a while to find a place.
It did, but we did eventually find one. It was a nice
How do we
spot.
not break an ankle?
I don't fucking know. We were
Running
drunk.
through the
we were way too
beach,
drunk.
tripping
I don't
in
remember
holes?
this at all. We were running into
Yeah,
each
like
other.
so we
holes.
dug hole. We were like, all right, we're gonna run across the beach and we're gonna race each other, and we're gonna dig holes to like try and fuck each other up so that we wouldn't be able to win the race. So we through the whole track, we just digging fucking holes in the sand that we
Yeah.
couldn't see because it's fucking
Like
pitch
2
black
hours
out.
we're digging holes.
And so
How
for
do we
2
not
hours, we're
get-
just sitting there digging
Nobody
holes.
fell in a hole?
Oh no, we fell
we all
tons of times.
fell.
We were all eating shit, but
The
it was
liquor
still,
gods took care of us.
Yeah, they
that day.
helped us.
They
out.
watched over
They
us
made
that
sure
day.
that we stayed healthy.
and didn't break all of our ankles.
Like, so who else was there besides Mingo?
I think it was just us.
I think it was just the 4 of us. Yeah.
Justin didn't even want to go.
Maybe Mingo was there on a
Originally, no, yeah.
maybe Mingo was there on a family vacation.
I don't
Maybe
remember
that's
what.
how we
I think
got
he
it.
was there to meet a chick.
he was with a broader.
Yeah. He was
yeah,
there to meet abroad or something, and then he was like, "Yo, I'll meet up with you guys there. It would be fucking great. We'll have a good time." So
Yeah.
that's what we ended up doing.
Dude, what I remember most about that trip is just Keith and I constantly pissing you off. And
Oh,
just
the
like,
ride back was fucking awful because I was sober. You guys are drunk, hanging out the fucking car. I'm trying to drive a stick,
Drinking.
can't even fucking do it.
We're like, dude, just press the clutch, dude. Come on.
So I couldn't accelerate from like a stop without actually peeling the fucking tires because
Yeah.
I could not otherwise. I
But
would've
once
just
we were
stalled it.
going and you were like at
Yeah, I
fifth,
was
you were
fucking
good.
I was fine shifting through the gears, just like that startup.
I just
was fucking
sacrificed my
terrible.
car for
Fucking terrible.
drunk enjoyment on the
Yeah.
ride home. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck the clutch up. Who cares? No wonder I had to replace the clutch in that fucking thing.
You had to replace clutch in all of your cars, I feel like.
I had 3 cars. One of them was automatic. 2 of them were stick. And yes, both cars that were stick I had to
My
replace
mom
the
just
clutch.
replaced her clutch on a car.
I think I'm done. I'm
16
done driving
grand.
manual, and $1,600 is what you meant to say.
What did I say, 16 grand?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dumb.
You don't really have a concept of the English language or math, but it's okay.
Nah.
Yeah, I think I'm done buying clutch, and I think
See, I haven't had a problem with mine.
because you don't drive your fucking car because you lived a 5-second walk from your job for like 4 fucking years, dude. So you know you were
I was gonna
driving.
say,
You were
live
driving
this
your
far
car.
away. It's a big
crazy,
step
dude.
up.
He was
man.
driving his
crazy.
car
Big
so
step up.
little that it was actually fucking his car up because he wasn't
Yeah.
driving it enough, like at all. His
I
mechanic
figured
was
as
like,
much when you can
"You're a
see
moron."
your fucking job from your house. Like it's kind of hard to want to drive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't drive much.
Yeah, you
I actually
did.
kind of like to drive now, though. It's relaxing,
Yeah,
you know?
it's nice.
I mean,
actually
I've always
drove
had a
today.
long ass drive to work for the past, I can't even remember how long, at least 35, 40 minutes. Now it's like a good hour, if not more, if traffic likes to suck dick. But, you know, you got sports radio, you got music.
Fuck yeah.
If I could pull it off, weed, but I can't because I can't drive high. Probably driving to somebody kill somebody. I'm not going to, you know, go to work high either.
Yeah, what if I want to do a podcast with? Oh, real quick. This has nothing to do with any of this, but I just want
Well,
to
you
get
don't
into
have somebody
your
to
minds.
control the equipment.
I'll find someone.
See, I thought not me being here, not the funny was what was important, which I don't bring much of. It was the equipment was more important.
Yeah, well, you'll be in,
That's kind of a
you'll be
big
in
deal.
jail for killing someone, so I'll just take your equipment.
Yeah, that's what's fine.
Who's
That's
gonna
true. I guess you
fair.
just,
And then
you know,
somebody will
Jesse
figure
would
out
just
how to
let you
use
in.
it.
Oh, but I know this is a 99% chance that won't happen, but we should talk to Mingo and see if we could bring the equipment and do a podcast before his wedding.
You got my text message last night that Stephen Kyle's wedding's the 14th.
Yeah,
and Mingo's
I
is
know,
the 13th,
it fucking
right?
sucks. Yeah.
Like I think I'm literally taking off that Monday. I'm gonna use. I only get 5 vacation days this year in my new job in my first year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to fucking use one of them probably because
Yeah, I know, it
our
sucks.
fucking friends.
I could just ditch.
First
both of
off, dude,
Everybody's getting married.
them. I hate it.
30 is like
fucking-
30 is
stop
like the
inviting
new
me.
17.
Dude,
Okay, we
bro,
don't need to
I'm
be
like-
getting married
I'm
yet.
31 going on 19 right now. This is fucking, this is fucking great.
Probably the best shape of your life.
Oh my God, I am. It's fucking prime time, man. I'm going around doing everything.
Stop. If you ever get
Make you
married,
do dick push-ups in the military.
Yeah, you do,
It's,
you do
cock
one
push.
cock push-up.
yeah, cock push.
One
Just
cock
one, though.
push-up each
Yeah, that's
day.
all you need, though.
Each day, once a week, once
Yeah,
a month,
once a day at least.
once a day.
At least you got to do one.
Do you have that random sergeant that's always just, I'm in charge and I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of you guys?
So
Those exist?
Were people bummed when the guy from Full Metal Jacket died a couple days ago.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck.
Okay.
They're all too young, man.
My quick question. Well, you can go ahead and answer.
You got to remember, because like most of the people in the military, like coming straight out of high school, they have no fucking clue.
That's right. You're the old guy.
Yeah, I'm the old guy. So like
You old
everyone
fuck.
just fucking,
You old fuck.
You old fucking
But
bag.
it makes life easy in the military when you're older than all the fucking sergeants, everyone in charge, because they're like timid enough that they're like, whoa, dude, he's fucking way older than me and like actually not stupid. I really can't like yell at him. He's like my fucking dad.
You're only, what are you, 31?
Yeah, I'm 31.
So we're not even that old.
It's not, but in
He's
military
like my
years,
dad
that's
if he
huge.
impregnated a
That's pretty
chick
old.
too early.
What's the cutoff?
So you
32.
32. Yeah, 32. It's like the when you
Barely made that bitch.
Nick of time, motherfucker. Shit.
But I mean, it's no.
They'd
big
let
deal.
you in. They'd look at our fat ass and be like, "Nah, man, the cutoff was."
that's
how
why
old
I'm
are you?
good, dude.
20. You're 30. It was,
probably
yeah, it
got
was
heart
20.
dis- I
It
probably
was
got-
29, bro.
I probably got a heart disease floating around somewhere.
like-
I ain't getting in.
You
Perfect.
fat motherfucker. Get out of my
You
fucking
fat
office
fuck. Oh.
if you can fit, you fat fuck.
There goes the dog chewing my wire again.
Oh my goodness.
He likes the wire, man.
Yeah, he's gonna get mad at me. Yeah, I know. All right.
Oh, he's a vicious dog.
right.
That guy's a full-size Doberman, huh?
Right?
We'd be dead.
Definitely get fucked up.
Why? Only my mic.
Okay, you've been yelling at him lately, man. He's picking up your vibes, dude.
Yeah, man. It's,
This isn't good, man. He fucked that up. Motherfucker, dude. The whole thing's fucked.
I mean, my mic still works.
I'm gonna go see if I have
yeah, I'm good.
See, he's
too.
picking up your dirty vibes,
Yeah,
man.
man, that's
You gotta stop yelling at the dog.
It's fucking rough. It's fucking rough.
Dog just gnarred that.
He's so fucking upset.
He just gnarred that wire, dude.
Yeah, that's rough, man.
Well, what are you gonna do? You know?
Yeah, it's just a dog. He's gonna do his thing.
I'm gonna take a sip of vodka.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So you're in the military.
Right.
So what else are you doing? Like you just do you have like a schedule where you have to like work and shit?
Yeah, it's easy as fuck.
So it's like a 9 to 5 or something like that.
It's not even 9 to fucking 5, man. My job's easy as shit. Like I love this fucking stuff. Like the military is the easiest job I ever had, and I tell people this all the time. Like
Right.
even no matter where you are, what unit in, how bad you possibly think it is, this shit is the easiest job you'll ever have because one, you got the benefits
also-
of everything. Two, you're gonna have a roof over your head, meal all the time, and like very little that you're responsible for. All
Right.
they ask you to do,
And they
if
still
you're
pay
in
you.
the military, yeah, and you're paid all the time. I mean, unless the government shuts down, then you don't get paid. But then you get back pay when it comes back on, so it's not like you lose anything.
Wait for that bitch to come back.
So, but basically, all it is like they ask you to have the right uniform on, show up at the right place at the right time. and then
you
do
lost me at uniform.
Yeah.
I'd be done.
Yeah, probably. You,
I mean, I
you
gotta
wouldn't-
put
you wouldn't be
pants
able
and
to make
boots
it.
on.
Yeah.
We had boots,
then beyond
pants, and a jacket.
All they ask you to do is some PT. Like you do physical training, like in the morning. If you can actually pass a PT test, that's the end of what they ask you to do. You could be the worst fucking person at your job. You could actually have no
Just gotta pass
idea what the hell
PT.
you're doing.
What's PT, like 6 miles in the morning or something?
No, PT is easier than that. You got to do like a set amount of push-ups based on your age, set amount of sit-ups,
Right,
and then
Fudge?
Fucking chewed the headphone.
a 2-mile run. It's a struggle.
Chewed the wrong cable, bro.
As if there was a right cable to chew.
Well, I mean, I didn't do a podcast for like with headphones for like 3 of them. So it's, now we're
I
even.
mean, as long as you got the mic, then it's really all that matters, right?
No animals can come in here now.
I just pissed. He's fuming. See, he's picking up on your vibes, man.
You can't have-
$25, man. Those are shitty cheap ones. Imagine if that was a good pair. Dude, you want to see fuming? If that was like $100 pair of headphones, bro.
He's
He'd
already
be
fuming.
upset. He'd
See,
be upset.
he's been
Think
fuming.
about that, man.
He's been on the rag
This
for like
shit's
2 weeks.
expensive.
That's fucking rough. I think,
And-
is it because he got the new job? Is that what it is?
No, that's
No, it's not, that's
the
not,
least of the problems.
that's
He's just been on the rag. I don't know what his deal
I
is.
don't fucking know, man.
But the dog's picking up on the vibes. That's why he chewed your wire,
Yeah,
man.
you can't be having like bad vibes going, man.
Well,
Oh,
okay.
thanks. Ooh, wow, he's fucking hugging me and shit.
All right. So set sit up day thing for your
Yeah.
age.
It's based on age, and it's sit-ups, push-ups, and a 2-mile run. And if you could do the 2-mile run in time, you could do like
What's the time on a 2 mile?
So for younger, like when you first come in, it's like 15:50 something.
For 2 miles?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But for my age, like once you hit this, and then after my age, it gets even slower. I have 17 minutes to do a 2 miles, and that's fucking forever.
Yeah.
It's fucking forever. So.
I could not do a 17-minute 2 miles right now.
And so I
could
have everything maxed.
I could probably pull off a good 1 mile if I had to.
Yeah.
Just mentally.
Yeah.
Like go through it.
Really, all it is the mental.
I know that's all running for the most part.
Yeah.
But 2 miles, no way. I'd be like, nah, dude. You
already
make
did
me
one,
wear.
that's it.
You got to run in pants too.
No.
They let you wear like gym shorts when you.
Well,
run?
you have your PT uniform.
Oh,
we have a separate uniform, and it's like really fucking short shorts with like fucking spandex.
But-
bottom
Hello.
and shit.
I can't tell if it's. I think it's working.
He's hoping it works.
See, you're fine, man.
Yeah, dude. It's no big deal. I don't know why you're worried.
Get that blood pressure. Dog's giving you blood
can't
pressure,
tell.
man.
Yeah, right. He's gonna have a heart attack soon.
Hello.
You want to
Hello.
talk? Oh.
Hello.
Can you see?
I
Can you
can't
hear?
tell.
Yeah.
I think I just
see?
hear you guys through the headphones. I can't.
Maybe
really
I'll check.
tell.
I got better hearing than you. I'm younger.
All right, definitely did that. Let me see your headphones for a sec.
Yeah.
Talk.
Yo, cunt,
Yeah,
cunt.
it works.
Yeah.
See, yelling at my dog for no damn reason.
Right.
No, the headphones are fucked. They just happen to be like if I touched them, it fucking would go right out. So
Yeah. That's
don't kick any wires underneath.
Dude, if you order some very nice headphones just for yourself, we're gonna have fighting words.
Well, I was gonna order a nice pair for myself at home for editing, but then I just said fuck all that editing bullshit. You know what I mean?
Sorry to
It's way
interrupt
too
you, by
much
the way.
work. Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't give a
Just,
fuck. You gotta fuck with him.
No, it's
talking-
only my money, man. I don't even need that shit. Throw out the window. Sorry,
Yeah,
Justin.
dude.
We interrupted whatever sentence you were saying. Fuck. My apologies.
He's our guest.
Continue on. That's true.
You got to relax, man. You having all these issues lately.
Yeah,
What's-
man, you gotta relax a
how's,
little bit.
How's things at home, man?
No,
Are you happy
Dude,
right now? Like, because I feel like you're not happy.
What do you need? What do you need? You need
I've
a
been like
background?
pretty fucking sick for like the past like 4. It like started over the weekend,
You get
and
some
it's only
blood
been
work
getting
done,
worse. Yeah, with no fucking insurance because I just started my new job. I don't get it for like another few weeks. And I'm starting to get like these weird pains in like my muscles and like parts of my body and shit. Thinking like
man.
fucking.
You're fucking too much.
So it's not even that. That'd be
too
the
out
only
of shape.
exercise I'm fucking getting.
You're too out of shape to be fucking as much as you do.
Yeah, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that.
No, man, fucking. I mean, gotta catch the pets when they fucking chew shit, man. Can't let them. They're sneaky. He was relaxing.
Yeah,
That's why
see-
we're like, oh, all right.
he's
When
fine.
that fucking cunt's quiet, you
You know
you're
something's
fucking
wrong.
doing something.
Something's
And then he
definitely
gets
wrong.
all mad at me like I'm fucking his day up and shit. I'm like,
Well, you
no,
kind
no.
of did. He was chewing on something I enjoyed chewing on. You picked him
Well,
up.
now
That's
fucking.
true. That's true.
I mean, it's one thing maybe when we get the table in here and everything's all tied up and screwed into the table, but
Yeah, I'll text the
we
broad,
gotta
say the
s-
dog is banned.
Gotta stay pet free. Apparently, it's the way to
Let the
be.
broad know.
All your pets keep eating and chewing everything, man. I'd love. It would be awesome if all the pets could hang out in here, but they're just gonna eat and chew up everything.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
You're gonna have to just tie everything up.
Once the table's built in here, everything's gonna be like, I'm gonna.
You know what you need to do? Get one of those like strips that we use fucking in the military where you like just put wires in there and just fucking have like a strip with all the wires sitting inside of it. And
I'm
like
gonna be-
one big strip.
I'm gonna be putting. I can't think of the fucking word. Brain farting right now, but like little clips. So I'm building a table for
So you're
in
just
here,
gonna tie it to the fucking table.
and all the cables will run through all those clips. It'll all be like,
and
and then
elevated,
we're
yeah.
getting the big boom arms to put the mics on. And those cables run down the boom arms. I'm
right.
gonna drill a hole into the table, so it's all gonna be like you're not even gonna see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So at that point, it probably won't matter when the dog's back in here. But right now, all the cables are just kind of floating
fucking
down
laying
here.
there, yeah,
So
so
when we
it's
don't pay attention to the motherfucker, he just chewed through $25 in like fucking 30 seconds when we weren't looking.
That's tough. That's tough. You gotta get him some chew toys, man.
Oh, he's
Oh my god, his dog's got everything, dude. He's got chew toys. I got another pair of headphones at home. I'm gonna have to bring next time, but.
Oh, cool. So you have another pair. Cool.
Oh, yeah, he'll be
Yeah,
fine.
but we're gonna eventually need a fourth pair, so gonna have to buy
Yeah.
another pair. It's
no big deal then.
It's just
No
like my
fucking
dad
big
always
deal.
says.
No
It's
big deal.
just, it's just money.
doesn't-
It's just money, Dan. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
Bitch about something, man.
My
It's
dad, the
fine.
Jewiest guy on the planet, telling
Does,
me
it,
not to
does that
worry
make you
about
feel
money.
better though? Like you got that off your chest though?
No,
No.
I don't feel bad. I need like a bag to fall out of the sky and hit me in the head, knock me out, and when I wake up, it's a bag full of like $100,000.
Just do it outside.
Then I'll be
man.
like, all
Then
right,
then it makes
buy
sense, okay?
school loans. See you later.
Yeah, I guess.
Ooh,
so.
And then I'll be all
sucks.
right.
Yeah,
That's
no
the
one's-
smartest
no one's
thing I
trying
ever
to
did.
have any of those.
Not going to school.
Yeah, and I didn't do that.
Did you
either.
go for a little bit?
Fuck no. I mean, technically, the military's got like I actually counts towards credits.
Right.
What I did in AIT and basic training. I mean, that's cool. That counts a little bit if I
Yeah,
decide
that's
to go.
different, you know?
And I get it paid for, so it really
Yeah,
doesn't
pay
fucking
for that
matter.
shit. Yeah, true that. You should go to college for something really stupid when you're done with the military.
I'm gonna do
Just
it
'cause
while
it's
I'm
paid.
in the military, while I'm here. I actually come up on a time where I could actually go in and they'll pay for it, so I could just go during.
Do something like really
during the day.
stupid, like I don't know, what do you think the dumbest college course is right now?
I don't fucking know, man.
Like fucking
They got everything out there. I can go do fucking some stupid
homemade
art thing.
vacuumer.
Yeah. go to schooling for fucking.
I just
being
looked
a
around
maid.
for the first thing I saw.
Just
Vacuum. He's a
vacuum.
homemade
Got it.
vacuumer course. Well, you might as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't fucking matter.
What do you? Is there anything they offer on your like when you're off time when you're not working? Like, do they have like fucking?
Oh, yeah.
You take like jujitsu or anything? They
You
got
can
all
do
that
whatever
shit.
the fuck you want. Like, I mean, they got classes that you
Dude,
can do.
take
They got
the shit out of jujitsu, dude.
well, there's actually a couple of jujitsu places that are actually nearby. Like, I mean, on our time off, we can do whatever the hell we want.
But
It's
they don't
like-
have like
But they do have like
in
it's
the-
combatives. So it's pretty much that shit, but it's not exactly jujitsu.
right.
And they do all different levels of it. So you take different classes of it, and once you get up to higher levels, it's pretty much the same shit. So, I mean, you could do that if you wanted, and it would be covered for it. So,
Get you in the best shape of your life, dude. Fuck running.
I know.
Telling
I'm
you.
aware of it.
Back when I was in shape doing jujitsu, man, I remember I was with.
You just go to class, get your ass beat up every day,
Yeah, it was great, dude.
and then,
I looked like
when
a
you're not
heroin
getting your
addict.
ass beat as much, then you know you're doing good.
I remember when I'd ask you to chill, you'd be like, dude, I can't skip, man, because when I skipped 2 weeks ago, they beat my fucking ass. I can't skip. Or I'm like, all right, I'll hang out with you after, man. It's
Yeah.
cool.
But I'll tell you what, dude. We were up. It was my ex-girlfriend and my sister. We were hiking this serious trail upstate New York, and the broads were dying, and I was just fucking sprinting up these rocks.
Fuck yeah.
I'm like, what's wrong with you broads? They're like, how are you not tired? I was like, I don't know, bitch. I fight. But yeah, I'm too old for that shit now.
Speaking of which, we should fucking go to the top of the steps in Vernon, dude. Maybe bring a joint. Maybe see what happens.
Well, we'll start.
You realize this is
We'll
the
start
best.
the hike with the joint.
No, you don't want to do that.
So there's
If
if you're trying to go up some steps in Colorado, in the Springs, there's this place called the Incline. It's a straight mile of just fucking steps, straight up.
This.
You're just
like
going
Rick
up,
and Morty,
all it
those
is
fucking
just
steps that
fucking
go up to
stairs
that-
forever. Like you just keep
Hello.
going up fucking stairs.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so dope when you get to the top of the fucking Stairway to Heaven, the steps in Vernon, whatever the fuck you want to call it, on the Appalachian Trail, and you're sitting up there and you're like, oh my god, especially like if you bring a couple beers with you or something or whatever. Oh my god, dude, it's fucking sick.
Dude.
Then you go down kind of fucked up and you're like, I don't want to fall down a mile of fucking
Oh,
cliff.
it's that much? It's that far?
No, it's actually not that bad. It's not as much distance as you would think. Like,
The distance isn't the problem. I
I've
prefer
cru-
the
I've-
distance
I've
because
cruised
it's
it on
less
my-
of an incline.
I've cruised it on my own in like a half an hour, 35 minutes. I used to go like by myself because sometimes, like most people I'd always go with, they'd want to stop, and I was trying to like exercise on it. So like doing that whole thing and not stopping, it's like a fucking gnarly workout because
Yeah.
at a certain point it just becomes like all fucking incline. But when you get to the top though, it's fucking so worth it. But it's, I mean, to measure out distance wise, like with like a mile, like I wouldn't really be able to do it for you. I mean, I'll try to fucking do it soon and I'll clock her.
I might
but
come with you. I'll get high.
It'd be fucking sick, dude.
All I
It's
know
dope.
is we were so busy at work the other day, and I had AC/DC Pandora on, which was dope, you know. But then for some
House bells.
for some dumb reason,
Right? What's the, or no, I'm a hot flame. What's the other song? Rockin' fire. What's the, something about lit TNT? TNT. It's all the same.
yeah, but that's Bon Scott. That's
Dynamite.
the original singer.
Yeah, well, one of them's dead, right?
They're
Somebody's
probably
dead.
both. No, they're not
The
both. That.
guitar,
Actually,
the rhythm guitar player died, right?
the lead singer, I forget his name. Then he just stopped touring last year. He had to have Axl Rhodes fill in. Besides the point, fuck AC/DC. I don't
He's
care about
fatter
them.
than me, man. Axel got
Anyway,
fat.
you were listening to ACDs.
So for some, I fucking hate
Dude, why is
Pandora.
Axel's fat,
They,
man.
they have for some reason, because I like shitty band. Like when I listen to AC/DC, it's like, or nice. When I listen to Pandora, I always put on like, you know, Red Hot Chili
Nickelback.
Peppers band radio or like
right,
AC/DC radio. So like it's
Nickelback.
all the bands
definitely Nickelback.
you don't want to fucking hear live,
Right,
because it's garbage.
right.
But they still fucking pop them in there,
The live fucking songs.
dude. Stairway to Heaven came out live during our dinner rush. I couldn't even
That's
skip
like one of
it.
the only good Led Zeppelin songs, dude.
Led Zeppelin has a
No,
lot of good
yeah,
songs.
They do,
Led
man. I don't know
Zeppelin's
what you're
dope,
talking
dude.
about. They got tons of them.
But
But you're complaining about fucking Stairway to Heaven.
no.
The live version.
I'm complaining about the live version because not only is that song 500 minutes long,
That's a good point.
it's
like a 7
live,
minutes long.
so it's even longer, and it's awful. Think about 70s live recording with someone who can't sing for 15 minutes during your dinner rush, and that you heard it. I'm like trying to read tickets, all I can hear is whatever the fucking
You ever hear the Challenger's description of fucking Led Zeppelin?
Yeah.
Gets so mad, he's like, I don't fucking like Led Zeppelin. If I wanted to hear somebody fucking climax on a mic, I just record myself jerking off. Fucking band sucks. Like, it's like one day we got him on Led Zeppelin, he just wouldn't stop. He was mad.
I like Led Zeppelin. I think Led Zeppelin's awesome.
Yeah, I dig some Led Zeppelin for
Pat.
sure. But you don't even mean
Until he
that.
comes on the podcast.
Him and Eric come on, that's going to be one hell of a fucking shit show. That's going to be like a drunken fucking podcast.
All right, let's
By
see
the
what I
way,
can do without clipping.
You did it. You
almost
clipped
had
it.
her.
Dude, that's like your third or fourth sweeps, man. You're chugging through those motherfuckers. That's definitely like the third time I felt like you.
Gotta hydrate, baby.
Yeah,
I hear
it's true. It's hydration.
Get Justin a shot, will
You
you?
gotta understand, this is our second podcast in a row, too.
No, but I'm talking about like on this fucking. I could have swore I said sexy like 3 times in this episode already. My foot itch is probably
this is my third
diabetes.
sweeps.
You should pour Justin a shot.
All right, I'm also gonna pour you one.
I hope you don't.
A little guy.
Just a little guy.
I won't fuck you. It's just a tip.
You've burned me
he's just
before.
I know, I
Just a
promise.
tip.
I would not lie to you when I said that.
As an Irishman, you saying just a tip should be even fucking smaller.
Just a tip. Do you trust me? You
Thank you
shouldn't.
for getting that, Justin.
I got you.
I don't fucking
Take
trust
care
you.
of the situation.
It's all right. You'll be
Trust
all
me.
right. It's gonna be okay.
Trust me.
It's gonna be okay. I
We're
promise.
partners.
Yeah.
Not in gay docking marriage.
I mean,
you know what
should be.
docking is?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right, cool.
Like he's stoked.
Not in
Of course, I
gay
fucking know what
docking
docking is.
Yeah, dude. We do that shit all the
We're
time.
partners in the podcast. I'll take
Pour
care
the
of you.
over fucking poured shot, you fucking dick.
Look. It's just like a drip. He like dripped in like a drip.
I got you. Just a tip, man.
Yeah, it was just a tip.
I
That's
appreciate
just a
it.
tip.
It's the first time in your entire life you didn't fucking troll me.
That's not.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know about true.
It's pretty true.
True's a stretch.
Everything's a stretch on this podcast.
Yep. Except for how much we drink. That's
Yeah.
real. Oh yeah, buddy.
I was gonna say I feel bad for the guests, but I probably feel better for them. For Bassani and Justin getting these during the week podcasts, it's like
know.
if these were like the normal Saturday podcasts,
Right.
you would already be drunk.
Yeah,
50
you'd
minutes
have-
in, are you kidding me?
you'd have
we
no
would.
luck.
I would have. I get way too out of hand, and I'm just like, "Who's gonna show you fucking pussy?" Apparently, and I forget like 40 minutes in.
Pussy.
And then, you want a cookie, you fucking pussy? Yeah, but apparently I'm a big instigator, and everyone's drunk by now.
I mean, realistically, that's the idea, right? Just get drunk and talk
For the
about
most
dumb
part,
bullshit.
but-
Yeah, we let the
I
liquor
mean,
take over. And
Yeah, I, mean,
I
that's
still
just all
enjoy
you're
the
trying to
liquor
do,
taking
though.
over, but I do want to get to a point to where we can
Actually have something you're talking about,
like
rather than
balance.
just-
I mean, we do, but we interrupt each other a lot. That happens. It depends who we have on too. Like sometimes I'll start interrupting somebody like crazy, almost always, no matter what. But
Right.
I'll try to do my best to not do so. But if we get the drunk or the guest super drunk, then they're obviously going to interrupt me. So I'm like, I need to get out what I'm fucking trying to say. You shut the fuck up. It's my turn now. And then it's just
right.
like
So
that's
then
like the
shit
last
just
2 hours of
We were
everything.
doing
everyone yelling at
good.
each other.
I feel the last 3 episodes for sure you've been interrupting a lot.
Last 3 I've been interrupting.
Yeah, like hard.
Well, Sunday with
I
Kevin,
probably do it all the time. I have no idea because I only listen to this podcast drunk.
I mean, really,
I'm like, I'm not gonna listen to this on the way to work.
I actually
sober.
listen to it sober at work, like the day it comes out normally, and I'm just like, what am I doing with my life? Luckily, none of the
having
people
a
I
great
work-
fucking time.
yeah.
Luckily, none of the
I mean,
people
really,
I work
that's
with.
all you're trying to do, right? Is have
all
a
we're
good
doing.
time. Like, fuck yeah.
The point is to basically hang out. Like it got to a point where it's like, dude, we hang out, we drink, we bullshit, and talk about stupid shit we done, and
So
we
why
laugh
not
our ass
fucking
off. So
record
why
it?
not fucking record it?
Record the
Yeah,
bitch.
makes
That's all.
sense.
You
Makes
know what I
fucking
mean?
sense. I like it.
It's not really. It's not a bad premise, and it got to a point where
Although
now,
we could have bought a lot of, well, you could have because I didn't pay for stuff, but you could have bought a lot of vodka for $3,000 worth of equipment.
it's definitely not $3,000. I mean, my computer is worth a lot of money, but I didn't pay anything for it because I got it from my old job.
You pay for that shit. You're a baller.
Yeah,
No, I
dude,
guess
you
my
gotta
dad
talk about that
listens,
shit,
and I
yeah.
owe him money, so I don't want him thinking.
that I got
My
money
mom
to
calls, she's
spare.
like, Dan, Don't buy any more microphones or guitars.
Yo, Dad, he paid for his fucking
You're
computer.
fatherless.
This computer was $7,000. He paid for it cash.
Cash money just walked up.
My
Threw
dad's
that shit
laughing
on
at
the
you right now.
table.
He's like, my son's never had $7,000, you faggot. You loser.
Well, he did. And
You gotta tell him something believable if you want my dad to believe it, bro.
however much money he owes you, he spent on this computer.
That's funnier.
Yeah.
You know what? The headphones make it hotter in here.
I'll
Maybe it's a good thing the dog's fucking
It's
chewed up
cooling
so it
off
doesn't
now.
work.
See, you yelled at the dog for no reason.
See?
No reason.
It's actually cooling off.
No reason.
It's definitely cooling off since I closed that fucking window.
Makes sense. Humidity's
Humidity's
killing
a cunt,
motherfuckers.
man.
Yeah.
What's
That'll
worse
make you
than
sweat
that,
like a
dude?
motherfucker.
Oh, my, then the Dominican Republic, dude, the humidity.
Yeah.
It's a reason they call it Mother Nature. That's right, women. Talking shit about you. All right. Someone talk again.
Speaking of the
Humidity,
women.
man. Last summer,
Humidity, man. What a son of a bitch. No, not a bitch. Not a bitch. I don't.
it really is though. It's such a cunt. Like last year, the summer wasn't too hot. Like the 3 years prior, we had that stretch where it was hitting over
This
100
past
every
winter
once.
was hell, though, so you might be thinking this summer's going to fuck us.
I don't. It could be fucking 120 degrees. I don't give a fuck.
As long as it's not humid as fuck.
Dude, last year it'd be like 75 degrees. And I'm just sweating.
But it's raining all the time, so it's just fucking humid. So fuck that.
It's because we're in New Jersey. We're right in the East Coast, and like all that fun.
Yeah, but
and
last
that
year
shit
was
Don't get
comes
me wrong,
in.
bad.
like I miss that shit because in Colorado it's dry as shit. It's like
Thank
a fucking
God.
desert. Like a fucking
You must
desert.
be so happy there.
No, it's not as good.
Wrong.
Wrong, but it's not as bad as like
you're wrong.
You're
Okay.
in one
No,
of the
but
only
let me-
legal
let
weed
me-
states with dry air. How are you not the happiest person on the planet?
because I don't smoke.
Can we
weed,
switch
man.
spots? I don't want your job. It sounds like too much work, but just where you live, maybe. Oh, where you live, you know?
Yeah,
like
yeah, in that area.
The legal weed.
Although
and
it's
the
really
dry
fucking
air.
expensive to live in the Springs too. Like the taxes are fucking.
Oh,
shit.
sure. For sure.
It's mad expensive there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. If you live in
So is
different parts,
fucking this
like
shithole state.
well, in different parts of the state is fucking nice. So like you go one of the no-name places is way down south or something like or.
Well,
up north.
weed's legal there too.
Exactly,
the
it's legal
Bible
all
Belt.
over. You just fucking
Down the Bible Belt.
yeah. So yeah, you could fucking go and smoke weed all day if you want.
Yeah, I tell you what, Phil Murphy better cut his fucking shit. Legalize the weed here, make the state a bunch
Connor
of money.
Brady told
Everybody
you it
be
was
chilling.
gonna
I was gonna say, isn't
Connor's
it like
probably right.
isn't it like legal for like medical reasons?
No.
here now?
Medical's been legal for a bit, but it's been really hard. It's like
Right.
you're like, okay, I have one strain of hair left in my body from chemo. Can I get it now?
And
Like,
they're like-
now, it's at the point where like I think they're hooking people up with like anxiety.
Yeah, if you got like
Yeah, you just
and,
have to
like,
pay
if you're just
for it.
way
Like,
too stressed out and shit, they're like, oh yeah, that's fine. You
chronic
go ahead.
back pain, like your back's fucked up for life.
Right,
like
right.
I know fucking Monaco. I think he gets legal now.
I saw something about that. He was saying.
Yeah, which is fucking great because his back is really fucked, and he got fucked throughout that whole process of all that because like
Yeah.
he was in the union, but like something got fucked, and it was a bunch of bullshit. But he got hooked up.
It's all
now
dumb
that-
as shit.
Shomer, what? It's not anxiety, right?
He
does
has
Shomer
weed
get
for
it?
that, but it's back as well. He
It's
didn't
his
want
back as well.
He didn't want to do pain kills.
Yeah,
Pain pills.
Pain
Painkiller pills.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm just so if I
Fuck it.
you know what.
Smell for men,
Get
heroin
it
everywhere.
to the
so.
point where you're like, oh, I can't sleep good. Then that's fine. That's legal enough for me, man.
The only problem is you got to find a weed doctor,
Yeah.
and then you got to pay for that shit.
Yeah, so whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah,
it
it's all
gets you some
process.
fucking weed that you can smoke,
And then-
Some weed way.
some weed way.
Weedway.
Instead of leeway.
Yeah.
Get it, you fucking assholes. They
Yeah, but
Not
If
you
you-
guys, the listeners.
yeah, well, I get that, motherfucker. I understand. But like,
Yes.
yeah, weed is a big thing, I guess. I can't do any of it.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
What happens, muff shit? Have you ever smoked weed before?
What?
no.
I know. I was saying like in general in your entire life.
Oh, my entire life? Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just asking like how you feel about it. You're saying.
Oh no. If like I don't have any like drive to do it anymore. It's not like my thing. I mean, after high school, it wasn't a big deal. So I
Were you a big weed smoker back in
Fuck
high
yes.
school? Okay, it's hard.
Every day, all day.
I feel like
at the
almost
bus
all of
stop,
our
like,
friends were, and I
yeah.
was like super against it or
Yeah,
whatever because
yeah.
I was a homo. But
Yeah, for whatever reason.
No, you were.
I was a homo.
Yeah, all right, well, I mean,
We just
yeah.
said it.
Yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, no, back then I was all about it. Like me and
We need a gay guest on to make sure people know we don't hate homosexual people.
that
we
might
do.
be a good idea. But I don't think anyone cares though.
I have
You're
a.
making it seem like we hate homosexual people when you say that, dude.
I really don't want to
Here at
have a
Fudge
gay
and
dude in
Finch,
my
hashtag
house.
Shots for Likes podcast.
I actually have a. I could think of 3 gay guys that could come on and it would be fucking hysterical. Not like come on, but come on. And they would all say the same thing to me. No, we're not doing that, honey. Because they would know. They're like, no, you're a fucking asshole.
You just want us to come on to be your scapegoat, you fucking homophobic piece of shit. There's the right
Great
word.
thing
that
about
was
gay
good,
people.
That was good.
I did my best. Which isn't
Basically, all the gay people I know, besides my uncle who passed away, who's gay. You hear that, gay guys? I had an uncle who was gay. Died.
All right, there you go.
I can't hate you guys.
much. Rest in peace, Ed.
Besides him, all the gays that I know,
In quotes, in air quotes, by the way.
they fucking love drinking.
So this
Love
is the
it.
perfect podcast.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it'd be good. They can get a lot of stuff out.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool about the
Dude,
gays
when
that they love
Scott
drinking.
comes on, we're knocking out the whole black jokes thing, okay? Now, and Pat Deng came on, and he's Asian, although he's kind of like a racist person, so it doesn't count. But for
Yeah.
us, it's like, no, we had an Asian on. And
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what
An Asian on, so
we
we
make
gotta-
fun of
that helps
Asians.
you
We make
guys.
fun of Asians the most.
Yeah.
What's your
Hands down.
background, bro? What do you got? You got anything for us to
Italian.
get off the clear?
Hook us up,
Italian is-
asshole.
We were making fun of Italians all last week.
Yeah, dude, that's
Cool.
what we do.
Justin Carlough on.
Fucking
yeah.
wop.
Yeah.
Huh? Did you bring a fucking meatball as a fucking gift, bro? You know he just bought a house. Did you bring a can of fucking
I wish
homemade
you brought
marinade?
meatballs, dude.
Huh? A couple pounds of prosciutto?
Exactly. Bro, all that shit.
I would take a cold meatball right now. No cheese, no fucking barely any sauce on it. I don't give a shit.
I mean, you can't even be mad when you're talking about Italian food, though. I mean, that's
it's the best food on the planet.
It is.
We just had this
Second
fight
best.
less than a week ago.
Second best.
He thinks American
Second
cuisine's the
best.
best.
So,
American cuisine, man.
how are you gonna go with American cuisine?
Smoked brisket,
All right, so barbecue
ribs,
aspects of okay, all right.
steak, fucking buffalo wings,
I
dude.
mean, he's got a strong
Come on,
argument.
dude.
He's got a strong argument.
Come
It'd be
on,
up
bro.
there.
I didn't even mention buffalo wings the other day.
Dude, Italians
Buffalo
created
wings, dude.
being fat fucks
Yeah.
before Americans even had some place to
I'm
call
not
their
talking
own.
shit on it. I'm just saying. Buffalo wings, dude.
Yeah.
Steak.
Dude,
Like I feel like both of them are up there. It doesn't really matter what order.
Another
you put
good
them
thing
in.
about American cuisine, I think you can get creative with it and start mixing random
Yeah.
dumb shit together and just make like ranch fries. And you know that's a thing now. You see that everywhere.
Yeah.
All it is just fries with bacon, ranch, and fucking cheese on it.
Yeah.
That's like that's like
No, it's a big deal.
American cuisine.
Yeah.
Right. But they're
it's just
fucking
random
awesome.
yeah.
They're fucking great. But that's what I do love it because I feel like that's me all over. Like when I'm cooking at home, I'll just start grabbing
It's just
leftovers
fat
and throwing them
fuck
up.
food.
The best
true.
thing is like when you get a pizza and you have leftovers, you just start cutting up all your leftovers and throwing it on a fucking frozen pizza.
Yeah.
That's American cuisine at its finest.
Dude,
But Italian
Justin
food,
used to make
my number
the
one.
steak marinade back in the day. I remember I'd have all these crazy steak marinades. I'd have like this port wine. I'd have all the necessities of marinades, right?
Oh, necessities,
Justin's
Rick.
like, I'm going to do one. I'm like, all right, cool, because we bought a bunch of London broil. We always just buy London broils
Yeah.
and just grill. 'Cause I basically lived at his house for about a year,
Yeah.
pretty
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I
And
basically
if we
lived
weren't eating hot dogs that we microwaved, then
God,
we were
back
actually
in the-
making good food.
Yeah, and those mozzarella sticks
Oh,
we were
yeah.
microwaving.
Oh, you ate hot dogs back then?
Yeah.
We had no choice, dude.
Yeah.
we,
I mean,
we'd be playing
we were
Diablo.
two in the game. We were two in the game. We were in the zone.
Yeah,
You couldn't be stopped.
You would show up every once in a while, but he'd be downstairs, I'd be in his room, and we were playing Diablo.
Not even hanging near each other because the internet
no, we were.
connections.
No, and we just fuck
different
around with
areas.
it, dude. Fuck
Yeah.
hard. And I fucking type or message him.
Hot
He'd
dog?
put- he'd
I'll
put,
be up
like-
in sec.
Hot dog, dude. We just pop in the mic because we didn't have time for
Yeah,
that
I mean,
shit.
you just put it in.
No time.
Did I ever get in on any of those Diablo nuts? Because I played a lot of
You
Diablo.
did, but in fact, yeah, you came over and commandeered the computer in the bedroom, and then I got fucked out of the computers. We're like, ain't never inviting this motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't work
No.
out.
What? I always have my fucking own computer for the most part, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
I'm just making it up, but we never
Oh,
gave you hot
don't
dogs.
just- don't just make shit up. I mean, if you're gonna throw me under the bus, that's fine. But let it be the truth. Don't just make shit up.
No, you were definitely there a couple times playing Diablo for sure.
I feel like at least at some point somebody.
So
had
I did
also
play a
did
lot
that.
of Diablo 2 back in.
I know
mean,
Eric played with us all the time, but he would be at his house, which is like right down the street. So
Yeah,
He's like, I'm not leaving my house.
yeah, no, there's no reason to.
dude, Diablo 2, man, still stands strong. Like I remember,
still one of the best games.
I remember this, and this is years ago, but it's still years after when we played Diablo 2.
Yeah.
We're at Sean's house,
Uh huh.
and we showed up. It was me, you, and Eric, and you were. I think you were both paladins. I was a warlock. What was it? Sorcerer.
Sorceress.
Right? Sorceress at that point. And I fucking sucked for it. Because as sorceress, you sucked in the beginning.
Oh, yeah, but it was the best class to be.
But we mixed it up. I remember we started. And,
that's what I always was. Even in WoW, I was always like a mage of some sort or something.
Oh, I know it was the funniest thing. So we got through like the first act.
WoW too. We got to get into some WoW times, bro.
I actually still play WoW now.
You're starting back. You're back up in it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're up in that bitch.
Yeah. Like on my free time, I was bored as shit. I was like, let me just fucking pop this open, see what the fuck is playing, see who's still playing and shit. And I ended up roping me into being in a fucking guild and like
that's where you've been, you motherfucker.
But no, like I still even then like I haven't really been on recently just because of the fact that we were in the field for so long.
Oh, before we go into this, I have to say, the fucking marinade Justin went. That's where we're going with this.
Okay, so back to
I was making all the necessities, like I said.
All the necessities, Rick.
all the
Pots, pans, lamps, all the necessities. And they were all good. Justin's like, I'm gonna fuck with one. And I could be mistaken, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you just took hot sauce, A1 sauce, and barbecue sauce.
Sounds
no
dope.
seasoning.
No, I think it was like teriyaki instead of the A1.
Instead of the A1. Okay,
Yeah.
so buffalo, barbecue, teriyaki.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would marinate an A1. Can you really fuck with a marinade with A1? That's like extreme.
Yeah,
man.
I don't think that.
I mean, you could, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't
guess
know.
you're realistic.
But yeah, you put the three together. I'm like, what are you doing? You're fucking stupid.
Tasted great.
Put some garlic in there. It was pretty good.
It wasn't bad.
It was pretty good.
For how shitty it was, yeah, it was pretty good.
That's also when, dude, the famous Justin Carlough cheesesteaks, dude. He would just take roast beef and
fucking,
cook it in butter.
Yeah, fucking straight
awesome.
butter.
It was so good, dude.
It's so fucking good. You put it in a fucking toaster oven or something like that, or fucking toast up the bread with the fucking cheese. So awesome.
We're going to the store. We're like, dude, let's do cheesesteaks, right?
Steakums are rough. They're like funky.
Yeah, you don't
Unless
want
you
that
spend
funky.
a
They're all
lot of
fucked.
money on a good brand of cheesesteaks. When you get the Steakums, they're fucking gross.
Yeah.
So
That's why we go with roast beef.
I'm looking, we
man.
get steak. He's like, no, check this out. And we spent like $10 on like a pound of roast beef slice.
Which back then, $10 was a lot of money. Now it's like a fucking quart of orange juice and a
I
fucking
know,
thing
half
of
a
eggs.
handle of vodka.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool. Like, I'm in. And then I was like, ready to cook. He's like, no, I'm going to do them. I'm like, yeah, sure, go for it. He just fucking throws like a pound of butter in the saute pan. I'm like
like a fucking
oh.
stick and a half.
So back then, I didn't know as much as I did cook-wise, obviously. I was just a dick who worked at a catering house. So, like, I knew a little bit, but, like, you know, whatever. Now I know. That was genius.
yeah,
Like,
fucking butter, man.
just sauteed.
Just
steak
everything
and
like butter, baby.
It's
like
so good.
butter.
Like, honestly, when I make my soups now, the last thing I do, 95% of the soups I make, this is what I do at the end. I season them, salt, pepper at the end. You should never add salt, pepper in the beginning.
Right.
Season them, they're all good. I bring them up to one last little cocksucking boil. And I take a pound of butter.
Talking about cheesesteaks right now?
No, soups.
Oh, super good.
And I just cut that bitch into cubes. I throw it in there and just whisking this fucking butter into the soup.
So good.
And it brings that soup from 8 to fucking 15.
Why
So
no
good.
salt and pepper at the beginning?
Because you gotta let cook. Like salt and pepper's not something that you add that needs to cook. You add salt and pepper, that's what it is. That's a flavor. So you don't.
So you're saying when I season my steaks, like when I go to like pan fry a steak?
No. Steaks are fine. Like I'm talking more like sauces and soups and stuff.
So when you like make like a homemade marinara, you don't throw salt in right away?
No, never, no. Because here's the thing: when you're making your sauce, if you're adding a shitload of ingredients to it. A lot of them might have some salt flavor.
So you want to salt to taste as you're going to get it to the
salt
point
and
you
pepper
want
at the
that.
end to taste whenever you're making a sauce, because you're adding a lot of shit to your sauce. Like even if
31 years old, man. Been best friends half our life. She's the first time you tell me that.
sorry, dude, but yeah, salt and pepper. Like I said,
The only thing she taught me how to cook, you've never said this once.
I'm sorry, man. I keep my secrets. But But yeah, you
Apparently you don't. You're on the podcast right now.
Yeah,
Time
I
for the whole entire
he's-
public.
edit it out.
Not editing shit.
No, but you add shit to your sauce that's going to change the spice. So you can't add salt and pepper to taste because it's not going to be as accurate as you want it to be. At the end, when you're like, all right, this is the perfect flavor, it just needs salt and pepper.
Right.
And then you adjust that seasoning.
And just add that little extra sprinkle.
And then
I
add a
get
pound
exactly
of butter.
how
And
it
then
works.
the butter. And always add butter.
I get exactly how it works.
Yeah.
I'm just mad. It's the first time you ever tell me this. Stop clipping,
I
dude. You're
apologize,
clipping too
man.
fucking much, bro.
Apologize.
Pissing me off. Getting mad again.
So yeah, back to Diablo, right? So that's where we were before.
I think we were
Yeah,
around-
roast beef,
around
cheesesteaks,
fucking
and Diablo. Or
Diablo,
hot dogs.
Warcraft and stuff. Yeah,
Dude, you're a fucking saint of a damn mom, dude.
dude, she put up with so much shit.
We just show up and we're like, yeah, we're playing Diablo again, ma.
Yeah,
I'll never forget we were over there drinking. We were partying there one night. And I think your mom had like a cabinet full of shit. And your grandpa was staying there at the time, I think. And he was like,
His fucking
not a
bougie
big fan
trailer.
of us just
It
getting
was nicer in the house,
Yeah.
that fucking trailer.
go in
fucking
there
huge-ass
getting
motorhome.
shit faced. I'm pretty sure your grandpa was like not the biggest fan of it, but I guess he put up with it.
Yeah.
But I remember
As
we
long
were
as we
there.
weren't disrespectful. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm sure we were the worst fucking jerk offs on the planet, but I just remember like
Yeah, but we weren't
I remember you-
disrespectful.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
remember your mom had booze and we were trying to pick booze, and I think one of us said Jaeger. One of us picked out Jaeger, and your mom was like, "You guys trying to get real fucked up?" I'll never forget that about your mom. I just that's like one specific thing I remember. That and like jumping on that trampoline, and I don't know
and
how.
then fucking watching Jesse smash his fucking knee into his face. That was first that night. Wasn't that the first night he
Secret
got
or
high?
Belluardo?
Or no, that was Belluardo.
What happened to his face?
He fucking was jumping on the trampoline and he like went and somebody
I
like
was
double
not there for
bounced
that.
him and he fucking
The,
knee straight to the fucking
dreaded
nose.
double bounce.
Yo, and he
I
just straight
forgot
took-
about the double
he got
bounce.
straight-
You
he
shoot
like-
up into the heavens.
He was drunk as fuck and he did not keep his knees locked, so like he didn't go up at all. He just went straight into his fucking knee and like bloody nose, started puking everywhere in some bowl that we gave him.
Oh my god, I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
dude, everyone was drunk as fuck, so it was funny
Yeah.
as shit
Dude,
though.
there were some times, man. Up in
Your
that
house
bitch.
was one
And
of
then-
the big ones.
It was well. Once Alan died, we're like, "Fuck, where are we gonna go?"
yeah.
So,
Justin.
well, here's what happened. So, like, it wasn't. It was way after the wake or whatever, and all that shit. But I remember like, text Justin. I'm like, "So, fuck, what are we gonna do?" Justin's like, "Well, my mom's like, she's really strict and she's bossy, but she said you guys could come over." And I was so nervous. I'm like, "Oh no! Like, what are we? Like, we can't do what we did." And then we did. Because she's like, "Oh, these kids are really nice for the most part. Most of
Yeah.
them. Not all of them, but most of
I
them."
think one of the main thing was she was just like happy that we were there and she could like watch over us like fucking Mama Bird. Just being
Right.
like, yeah, no, none of these fuckers are gonna get in trouble or hurt when they're sitting here.
That's usually what it is with the moms. I
Yeah,
think it's
definitely,
like,
for sure.
Some of them are just like my mom. It was always like, ignorance is bliss. Like, get the fuck out of my house. Don't do it here. You do it here, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Right.
She was like, "Oh, you're home and alive. Okay, cool. Do
You
that
made it."
next time you do something stupid too, so I don't have to worry about it."
Right.
But like other moms, like your mom, it was like,
I want
okay.
to make sure that you're okay.
It's like
see it.
Right.
we're all young and we're like, "Oh my god, it's pissing here," but they're like, "No, you're all fucking stupid. I'm making sure you're staying alive."
Yeah, yeah.
So just stay in this vicinity so I can see all you fucking morons. Then you'll be fine.
Dude, I remember.
Remember that one time Brandon got chased down, like got into a fight and had his ass
Yeah, and
beat
Ken
right in
Perry
the-
beat the fucking shit out of his face.
Mingo comes running in the house like, guys, get outside right now. We're all just sitting there.
Well,
like,
he didn't. He punched him,
yeah.
and then we all.
That was enough from Ken Perry.
Yeah,
to
but
get
my
the shit
that was
beat
when my
out of your
grandfather
face.
was there too. My grandfather just like walked outside. He's like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Yeah.
And everything stopped after that.
Ken Perry was a monster, dude. I have all the trucks you had to throw shit at.
Yeah.
It had to be his.
Had to be.
What happened? I think Brandon cut him off, and then he was
threw-
riding his
threw a
ass,
soda
and then
can.
Brandon
threw a
started
soda
throwing
out there.
shit at him,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so that just pissed him off.
yeah,
Yeah,
And then
well,
of
thank
course he
last
brought it to
person you
our
would've-
fucking house.
yeah. But thank God, like there was probably like 10 of us there.
Yeah.
So like, thank God when Mingo like.
I don't think Ken ever disliked any of us.
No.
I very much remember talking to Vince, his younger brother, who was
Yeah.
really good friends with Joe Lugo.
Well, I don't
and Ken, and he was like, I don't dislike any of you guys. Brandon's
Except
a
for
fucking
Brandon.
asshole.
Well, Brandon's-
he's like, Brandon, I'll kill him next time I see him, but you're great, Dan. You're cool.
No,
I'm
like, it was fine.
thank God,
it was just
bro.
like, I just remember like Mingo yelling, "Get him outside!" and we're upstairs. I was like,
Like we're like, why?
like,
We're
I think
fucking
I
playing
heard
games
something.
and shit.
So
I guess
we're
we were
outside.
at the point at your house to where one of our random friends can pop into your mother's home.
Oh, yeah.
Get the fuck inside! Or get the fuck outside!
Yeah, we rolled out like 10 deep, and it was him, and you could see he was finally like,
It was
not
like
scared,
him-
but he's like, all right, I guess I'm not going to
Yeah, it was
beat
like
the fuck out of Brandon right
Him
now.
and his one buddy. I forget who the fuck
Yeah.
else was with him, but
I want to say his one buddy might have been a real big cocksucker.
no,
If I
he
know-
might have been. Yeah.
Who knows, but
I just remember that like, something popped in my head. That's not, like I remember him telling me like, "No, you guys are cool, man. It's just Brandon's a fucking asshole."
Yeah.
I remember that with Ken, and I remember his brother Vince. Like I said, he hung out with my really good buddy Joe back in the day. But I just remember whoever was with Ken. I remember him being a fucking. I mean, back then everybody was dicks back then.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we rolled out deep, and the fucking your grandfather's like, dude, fuck it. Like just calm the situation down. I was like, and you could tell once. So we rolled out, and you see the two guys were like, all right, we're not gonna beat Brandon up because there's a shitload of dudes, even
Yeah.
though we're bigger and tougher than all of them.
Yeah.
There's a shitload of dudes,
Right.
And then fucking your grandfather came over and started yelling. He's like, all right, yeah, well, this is what happened. He's a fucking asshole. Did this. And your grandfather looked at Brandon, gave him the look. And your mom's like, Brandon, you got to go after this. And and then they left or whatever. But yeah, once your grandfather came in,
That's
situation-
usually the end game. Like my grandfather
like,
comes
oh,
out and he's
no.
pissed. It's like nah, I'm
He
good.
was
I'm
so
good, man.
mad at us so
that,
many times.
with that
man.
fucking ponytail, dude.
Yeah,
He's a
dude.
tank.
It's fucking
getting
huge
mad at
dude,
us.
lifting engines and throwing them at us, one-handed.
It's like 80, like, don't move, asshole. Boom!
Oh, man. Oh, dude, we could go on a rabbit hole right now of stupid Justin House stories.
Dude, there's.
The fucking Halo 1 day.
Oh my god.
No, Halo 2.
It was Halo 2.
Where we
Chef
would
Tootie
land
and fucking
before you
all
could
that
do
shit.
Wi-Fi. You could land.
LAN
We'd have.
parties, fucking big.
We
deal.
had 3. I don't think you showed up for any of those. I don't.
We
think
had
you were-
like 6.
I was never a
7
gigantic
fucking-
Halo fan.
We had like 6 Xbox.
I liked
in the house at
Halo
once.
single player. I was never. Multiplayer is like fun for certain games, certain aspects, certain things, but like, I don't
Dude,
know, like.
we would have 12 people at his house with 3 TVs, landing all 3 Xboxes, and having huge tournaments. Me and Justin pink
Make up
pussies.
like random
pink
fucking
pussies.
pink pussies. But we would make fucking random games, like come up with the randomest shit. Like we made up
Juggernaut.
zombies and shit, and Juggernaut and shit.
Oh, I gotta
like,
take a
way
piss.
beforehand.
Oh, I guess we fish. I'll finish the story. We'll finish this because he's not part of this story.
Dan doesn't.
But
I
yeah,
was
dude,
going to Call of Duty.
I'll never forget because like I was the biggest asshole and somehow a
Still
troll
are.
back then
Yeah.
before it happened.
Fuck yeah.
And Justin was
Still
a good
are.
instigator.
Bro, and everyone, when we tell the story, it's fucking great. We're always having fun.
Yeah, no
But
one's happy.
Everyone else hated us because it was like me, you, and like maybe one other person that were like really fucking good. Everyone else just sucked. And they're like, you guys are always on the same team every time we
Well,
did that. But we don't remember it that
here's
way.
the
We're
best
just like,
part.
Yeah, it was fucking great.
The best part is you were really good.
Yeah.
I was okay.
Yeah. But you would shit talk the motherfucker.
But I would get in their fucking
Oh
heads.
my God.
And we would just like between my shit talking and his good skill at video games, dude, we were on stop. We never lost.
It was really fucking
There'd
funny.
be 10 other people in the house, motherfuckers. And we had, so he was good. So he'd be like, all right, this is the map. We need to go in this spot.
And we would just start yelling no scope because I would just no scope with that.
That's
no
where that
scope
came
so
from.
much.
No scope.
Oh my God. The amount of shit talking. And we
I
would,
said that shit not even around you.
Yeah.
For like 2 months straight when I played Call of Duty Modern Warfare,
Yeah.
dude. I was like, where'd that come from? No scope.
Dude,
Dude,
we
it
wouldn't
was
even be in the
great.
same room. You just hear that like yelled across the whole house. Like he's on the upper floor and like you still hear it run, no scope.
so much shit. And like I said, we would have these certain areas that we would take, like strategic areas on each map that were like legit
Were
perfect.
you guys drinking when you did these Halo parties too?
Sometimes, not always, but
Imagine if like we knew how to like not be like ludicrous assholes, like chugging a bunch of booze and running all over the place. Like imagine we could just like realize how awesome drinking was and just sit in one place, enjoy that, and play multiplayer
Yeah,
gaming
that's what
back
we're
when we
doing
were
right now.
like fucking.
without the video games.
But that's what I'm saying. Like imagine like back then. Like when we were playing like those multiplayer games, we like realized because drinking was like such a huge thing. Not thinking of the story, but fucking for 30
No, but
seconds.
we did, like, every
getting the
night.
booze was like half the fun you had that night. When you got the booze, that was like a huge win. Like it's gonna be the best fucking night ever. And then we all took like 2 shots and we were like, "Rah!" But imagine that. No, imagine we just like knew how to fucking drink and just fucking play multiplayer.
I never really
gaming.
knew how to drink because like even my first drinking experience
I
was
never
me
knew.
just fucking drinking
You
30
poor
shots.
slob. Then you
And-
became friends with me.
Yeah, all I did was like the first time I ever drank 30 shots in an hour with like a half of a cheeseburger to eat beforehand, and I just thought I was the greatest thing in the world. I was like,
And
it's
you
not
just
hitting me at all. I don't know what the fuck's
Throw
going
up
on.
for like 9
And then he
hours
passed
straight.
out on the toilet taking a shit.
No, well, I mean that was other times. That every time after that, it was just that was the prerequisite to my not knowing how to drink. So like every time after that, until I figured out like, all right, I got to stop at like this amount. Even if it doesn't hit me yet,
Just
it's
fucking
going to hit
calm
me.
it the fuck
Remember when
down.
Sean drank that whole bottle of Jaeger at your mom's house? I think it was bigger than a 752, and like he was just fine. Remember that he was like, I don't get drunk, and we're all like, fuck you, faggot, drink that. He drank that.
No
whole
worse
bottle
than
of
the
Jaeger.
guy in high school that said, "No, I don't get drunk."
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Yeah. No,
No, I mean-
he definitely did get drunk.
He had to. He pretended.
He
pretty
passed-
well.
I gotta take a piss.
Go
boys.
for it.
Yeah.
Continue.
He pretended pretty well.
No, yeah.
But I watched him drink the whole bottle because I was like, all right, fucker, it's me and you. I'm right
let's
here
do
with
it.
my gay Bacardi raspberry or whatever fucking
Whatever
homo
fruity
shit I
drink we
drank.
got.
And he had like a bottle of Jaeger. He drank the whole fucking
Yeah.
thing over the night. And I was like, fucking drunk yet, asshole? He's like, no, I mean, I'm fine. I'm like, fuck you. You're fucking drunk. I can
Yeah.
tell. I mean, he must have played it off really well or whatever, but...
He was always pretty like chill, even when he was drunk though. Like he was never one of those guys that got like
Yeah.
crazy fucking.
So he probably could have been
excited, so.
hammered and just playing a chill. Or like,
The only
was
time I
drunk and
remember
he was
him
pouring
like
it down the
being like
sink.
super drunk was when we went out and we were at Eric's house in PA, and we were sitting there just fucking hanging out. We went to Nobles Grove, the fucking.
I don't think I
campground
ever
and
made
shit.
it out
I don't
there,
think you made it out
unfortunately.
there, but like there was like a tornado, and he was out there having sex in his truck while there was a tornado.
Sean
going.
or Eric?
Sean. And so we're sitting there like, yeah, and some weird fucking ugly bitch that he was with at the time.
Sometimes you gotta get your dick wet,
Yeah,
bro.
hell yeah, dude. I'm all about it. But he ends up getting like super drunk. We're all out there, and like that was back when we had like a PS2, and we couldn't turn that off at all. But all we wanted to do the whole time was play fucking Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
So to save the progress, we had to leave that on the whole week that we were out there. So like the entire week, that game.
You
was
guys
just
ever bring a
on, and
memory
we were
card or
just,
something?
No, we didn't have a memory card. So we were just the shit was just on the whole time. We'd go and leave for the day, come back, the shit's still on, and we'd just pick up where we left off and start playing because we just wanted to get to like expert mode with the fucking Freebird and shit. And,
Yeah.
But,
Oh man, nerds getting laid.
yeah. And
That's
then-
like a perfect description of like fucking people who shouldn't be getting laid,
Right.
all in some random spot in Pennsylvania. Hilarious.
Yeah, and then
we talking about
the only
Eric's
time,
house?
Yeah, and the only time I remember him getting drunk though was like that night because he ended up like puking on a bunch of his like homeless cats stray cats that would be sitting outside the house.
Who was puking?
Sean.
Okay, this is that big party we had.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
and he just fucking puked all over those cats, and then like they just
Did the
started
toilet get
licking
thrown
at
off
each
the
other.
roof? Am I thinking of a different?
that?
Am I thinking of a house toilet
Which
get
one?
thrown off a roof?
Who?
Toilet get thrown off a roof.
A toilet get thrown off.
Bouncing
the roof?
Souls come into play and somebody threw a toilet.
That's Potta's house like a year ago.
No, I'm not thinking of that time. There was another time where somebody fucking. Just double checking real quick.
Yeah,
Or
no,
maybe
it was.
not.
It definitely wasn't
Okay.
that one. Definitely wasn't that one.
What was Sean's girlfriend's name?
I don't fucking remember.
No
dude.
one
Surprisingly
remembers,
more
but
than-
we kept calling her Jen.
Yeah.
She was so mad. She'd walk by a room and be like, "What's up, Jen?" She was pissed. She was a fucking cunt though. So.
Yeah.
They usually are.
They're all crazy, but I mean it's
You
fine.
drinking this?
No, you're good. Man.
You good?
Let's
No clip.
Can you give me another one of those like super tiny boy shots and get Justin a normal real man? Doesn't have anything to do tomorrow.
Sound
Shot.
sexy though? Not sexy.
No, it didn't.
You need to get closer to clipping, but you only did it the one time where it was like the perfect thing,
Not, not clip.
you know? Yeah. Minute and 17. Or an hour and 17. That's what I meant.
Been longer than that, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, that's good. That's fine.
Gonna watch this one.
trying to-
Yeah,
think
yeah.
of,
He's not thinking right now.
He doesn't give a shit that I'm like fucking sick and like working out at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Not one shit given.
Which is actually, I'm showering tonight. I'm waking up like 10 minutes before getting in my car and I'm going to be like,
Just gonna
okay.
stumble out.
I'm
and
not
get
gonna do
going.
a shot now. I'm gonna cheers you guys because I'm doing vodka cup.
All right, whatever.
Like a man.
Making me. Let me take a fucking. Well, why did they make it if you can't even.
I don't know if it matters.
Same thing. Vodka in a cup or vodka in a shot
You haven't
cup.
seen Superbad enough, have you?
No.
You know, remember when they're playing video games, they just get out of school, Seth's car gets towed, and they're like, it's this big party, they think they're going to get laid, and he's got cargo shorts on, and he's like trying on like his dad's clothes. He's like, where do you shop? Baby Gap? Because he's fat, and his buddy's skinny. He's like, I don't know, look at my fucking dad's clothes. And he's like playing video games, like fucking, what was that game? Like Navy SEAL 2 for like PlayStation 2 or whatever. Remember that?
SOCOM?
SOCOM, yeah, I think it was like SOCOM. And
Never
he's-
got into that.
And like, yeah, me either. I know Zapata did big time, but and he's playing it, and like his buddy's like, nobody's got a hand job in cargo shorts in Nam, like trying to fix it. What do you shop at Baby Gap? And he's like, why do they make it if you can't even? Because he was like the tame fucking guy, but he's like losing at video games, and you can't even explain it to you, bud. It's like one of the best movies of all time. You've seen Superbad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither of you know what I'm talking about.
No, not at all.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Dude, that movie is way better than the amount of times you guys watched it.
That does make sense. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's probably
I'll give you a pass on that.
Like almost perfection.
I don't know.
We'll give it a try if we can never stop doing a podcast. So probably never. The time you want to watch Lord of the fucking Rings trilogy with me,
bro. While we were on the field, like a couple months ago, we were on a retransmission up on the top of this fucking hilltop, and we're just sitting there in this big ass shelter that we decided to make for our retrans, so we wouldn't be cold and deal with all the bullshit.
like Minecraft and shit.
Yeah, we made some fucking crazy shit. Like we're really good at what we do, making our life really nice. Like we got microwaves and shit out there in the field that they're like, you can't have that shit
For hot dogs.
Yeah, for hot dogs and whatever the fuck else we decided to bring out. We actually had a grill out there. We'd be grilling steaks out on the top of a fucking mountain, just trying to throw some signal down to other people. So we make sure we have a good life while we're out there. We're not sucking or anything. Hell yeah.
Gotta.
So we're out there, and the whole time we're like, all right, yeah, that's cool. We didn't have any like actual like Wi-Fi or anything, so we couldn't just use our own shit and just stream like good movies.
Right.
So my buddy brought out the whole fucking Lord of the Rings trilogy. We sat there and just watched that whole fucking thing.
That's
the whole time.
fucking sick.
It was fucking awesome.
Dude,
But we have a good time. We'd be out there doing all kinds of crazy shit.
It's been 3 years now since I've watched a trilogy. Like
3 years.
The Hobbit, full extent versions all the way through.
Right.
And I've been fighting this past year so hard not to just get back into it.
Bro, now they got the Star Wars stuff. Like, if you wanted to watch all of that through, like, there's so many episodes now. Like, now you're getting into, like, both of them if you want to try and watch both of those. So much.
Yeah, see, I probably, when I think when I start this over, I'm not going to watch Hobbits again.
No, you're gonna bypass all that?
Because, yeah, like, I've just seen enough of the Hobbits. Like, they're not as long.
I think the first Hobbit was definitely my favorite.
No, they're all good.
No, definitely they're all good.
It's just that they're not
First
long
one
enough,
had the
so,
most
like,
Lord of the Ringsy type feel, though. In my opinion.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
And I really like
I mean,
the
no,
end with fucking Bilbo, like him
They're
being
all-
badass and shit. Like I don't know, like the first Hobbit is definitely my favorite out of the three.
My thing is they don't, like, just the Lord of the Rings is so good. Like, so the extended version.
It's not the same. It's like a different world. that
It
they're in.
is. It's
It's
more like
it's different time, too, which
Right.
makes that big play.
he's never seen the extended.
Oh, no.
I can't wait to make you watch that.
It's like a whole nother extra
They're so
story
good.
in there.
Like, I always tell people, they're like, "Oh, I've never seen the Lord of the Rings. Should I watch the extended or the regular?" Watch the regular, you dumb fuck, because you won't like it. You might.
Yeah,
you might like
if
it.
you do, then you could rewatch.
Most
Good for you.
people won't.
Most people won't like it because it's
Especially
fucking long.
this day and age, dude.
Oh, yeah.
There's
With
no
the
way.
extended versions, you're basically watching each movie in twos.
Yeah.
Okay. But like, I'm like, yeah, watch original, and then when you watch the extended, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah.
I get so many more things now. Like,
Because they don't have to clip any of it. They're like where you're trying to make it under 3 hours, which they're
And
already all 3 hours long. Just
I
from,
never
like,
read the
pace.
books, and I fucked up. I feel like I should read the books.
Only one I read was The Hobbit,
Right.
Right.
Which was shorter. Well,
compared to the others.
right. So
I did read some of the Lord of the Rings book, but it was like a reprinted one that was like more because each movie of the Lord of the Rings I think is like 2 to 3 books.
Right.
So they reprinted them and they made like 3 big books.
Per movie, kind of.
And I was reading The Fellowship of the Ring. I want to say I might have got like halfway through, which is like I said, like almost 3 books. So, but yeah, continue on.
Yeah, I definitely want to read the books, but I never will because I'm fat and lazy. I have too much shit going on.
Reading is actually really awesome, but it's like almost impossible. It's like it's just too much
cool
going
once
on.
you do
Like
it.
if you had like a long commute or something, like I can understand. That's a good way to do reading. Like you get on a train or something and you're just fucking cruising, like easy reading time.
Yeah, but
Easy reading
podcasts
time.
too.
Yeah.
Podcasts.
Yeah,
I listen to. I'm lucky enough that I can listen to podcasts like all day at work and
Yeah.
music as well. But that's the thing. Like reading, you need like nobody around, or like you can
It's
even have
tough,
people
dude.
around. But
The last book I read was probably about 6 years ago, and it was fucking amazing. But the only reason I read it was because I was sick, couldn't go to work, and I was stuck at someone else's house. So I'm like, I
Like
guess
all
I'll
the
read
things have to align.
Yeah, I was like, I guess I'll read this
book.
fucking book.
solar
But it was great.
eclipse. Like every planet lined
Great book. I just, it's just there's too much going on in my life.
Fuck yeah.
You know, to sit down and read
Plus,
a book.
you gotta want to read books when it comes to that stuff. Like, if you don't actually have like the want to read books, you'd rather do like something else stupid.
This is such a sad conversation.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, we'll stop. All right, so
Well, no. Like it's upsetting me because I actually like the few times I have read before, I do fucking love reading, man. Because like I've always been into like progressive metal and like RPGs and things that actually have content that build to something good. So like
Right.
reading is
Like a good
fucking
fucking
amazing.
story, yeah.
Something that gets your fucking brain going. When at this point in your life, you're just like. Yeah, I like alcohol and I like not getting fired and, I don't die on the way to work and I drive like an hour back and forth. That's pretty cool, right? So like to actually have some substance in your life and like to just read, it's like, where's the fucking time, dude?
yeah, I mean, it was a good book, man. 50 Shades Grey. It was.
50 Shades of Gay.
That's not what I read.
That
not what
one's
I
gonna
read.
exist too, I'm sure. I'm gonna Google that right now.
50 Shades
I
of Grey.
won't even put the hidden.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
fucking,
that's in some
browser.
context. In some
Gotta
context,
be. Or a
it's there. It's
YouTube
around.
video
Like,
or
yeah, there's
something.
definitely something.
There's something.
No, but I'm
Has
looking
to
for
be.
a book here. All right.
I mean, it's
50 Shades
gay.
of Gay book. Oh, there's some guy in the front. He looks a little metrosexual. Maybe even homosexual. 50 Shades Darker. That's straight stuff. That's not fun. 50 Shades
That's
of
not fun.
Gray. 50 Shades of Gay book overview. That. I
Well,
think
there's the
is-
book.
Oh, 50 Shades of Gay book.
it does say 50 Shades of
Right?
Gay.
Does
That
say
is
50
definitely
Shades of
it.
Gay.
That does.
Overview.
It's like
Meeting
that
his
South
celebrity
Park
crush
episode.
was one thing, but even Hollywood could not have written what happened next. I think that's enough.
We're cool. What was the that South Park episode where the the illegal immigrants come back from the future and start taking all their jobs? So in their so their mindset's like, all right, we're all just gonna start gay banging each other.
Yeah.
So they have this
A
giant
huge,
pile.
giant
I don't know
gay
how they got
orgy.
away with this in Comedy Central. This giant mountain of just naked dudes just banging each other in the ass, right? And I think it's to get rid of the immigrants or whatever, the future immigrants. And I forget exactly what happens, but I think Stan comes in and is like, well, if we just build, plant some trees and build gardens and do like all sorts of stuff. So they're all like planting trees and like working with the community. And there's like some South Park song in the background, And then all of a sudden Randy goes, fuck, man. This is gay as shit. Back to the pile. Just start banging again.
Best character in South Park is definitely
Randy?
fucking- yeah.
Oh, he's up there for sure.
He's probably got to be number one. I mean, Cartman, all right, Cartman, it's a tough race, but at a certain point,
I like Randy over Cartman for sure.
I'll go, well, all right, that's what I was going to say. Like,
I'm gonna take a piss.
go for it,
Podcast
bro.
bathroom to your left there, bud.
Yeah. Can only
Studio
use that
bathroom.
Podcast bathroom. Oh, don't.
I'm not gonna break the thing.
Don't let an animal in. So, okay.
Yeah, I feel like Randy's got,
Randy's
like,
number one right now. Who's a good... There's a lot of them. Tally. Tally was a great character.
Which one's Tally? I haven't really watched a lot of South Park. Like
He was a towel who got really high.
oh, Towley.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I thought you said Tally like 6
Tally.
times.
Yeah,
All
sorry.
right, no, Towley. No, of
Tally
course
was
I knew
good. But
Towley.
yeah, he's not up there with Randy.
We sure remember pretty sure.
Mr. Garrison.
Ooh, yeah, he's
He's up there,
He's
man.
probably number 2. He's definitely better than Mr. Towley. Towley only popped up here and there.
Yeah, he was only in two, maybe
would,
3 episodes.
Garrison would probably be 1 if Randy wasn't so good in the later seasons.
Yeah.
I just don't trust something that bleeds for 7 days and doesn't
die.
and that's old school.
Let's see.
Fuck,
Who
I
else
forgot
is
how
in
good
there?
South Park is, man. The rest just doesn't matter. Like it's all like
No,
a
but they
place
do.
apart.
I don't. I think I'm missing something. PC Principal, the new season's pretty good.
Oh, I haven't even fucking.
PC Principal, he's politically correct principal. He's just this jack frat boy who's just. It's fucking great. I won't ruin it for you. All right. Anyway,
South Park used to be on Netflix. It's not anymore.
no, they took it off. They took Always Sunny off.
Netflix, dude. Netflix fucking. No Scrubs, no How I Met Your Mother, no fucking.
Well, no one cares
Always
about
Sunny
that show, so.
No Always Sunny. Fuck off. No Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I
No South Park. There's just, dude, like every like movie, like, and who's been scooping it all, but it just doesn't feel the same when you go to that interface. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
You're sitting there, you're
yeah.
like, oh, this is green and white. I'm used to black and red. I can't watch this, but I can't watch this.
I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
So I'm trying to think of good Justin's house stories.
Oh my God, there's so many.
Remember at time the
You can do the one of the times Sean ended up waking up in my lap. My mom looked over and it was like, "So did you guys have a good time?"
I remember your mom beat your ass with your own shoe
Oh yeah.
because you wouldn't wake up for school. Started beating
You guys
his ass.
drinking a weeknight?
No, I think like I said, I literally stayed at his house for like
yeah.
a year.
Yeah. We just spent all the time.
My dad was like, "Oh, cool, you're staying there, cool.
You're not dead? Got it.
Let me know if you're dead or something."
Yeah.
Or, have his mom tell your mom will tell me, but just stay over there. Just
Dude,
stay there.
I remember we were sitting down to play Risk, which we have a bunch of good Risk stories, but we're just sitting down to play
Bring
Risk.
back. I never really played it, like almost ever.
You gotta get into it, man. It's
But
fucking great.
Risk is something
It's
I
fucking
would.
intense.
Lord of the Rings Risk.
Oh my god, that was good.
Although they make a Game
How
of
long does the
Thrones
Risk
Risk
game
now, that
last?
might be good. Anywhere from an hour to 15.
It's extreme.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me and
Did you
Justin,
see Stranger Things? Because I know he hasn't.
No.
I'm not
I
trying
think
to fuck with those
it's either
faggot ass
Dungeon.
kids.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Ugh. That kid bothers me so much.
Dude, you guys are.
That kid
guys are
bothers
fucking
me
up,
with the
man.
curly hair and the lisp. He's all those commercials. I'm just like, I fucking hate this fucking
See,
motherfucker.
you.
I probably could
There's
get
one
into
thing
it. I just
here,
haven't actually wanted to sit there.
I
and
need like a
watch it.
solid minute to explain this because
All right, I'll say the story I was thinking of.
for nine times out of 10, someone will sit there and talk shit about something for a really long time, and like everybody thinks something sucks, but you'll be like, no, dude, for like the most part, it's pretty good. Like if you don't hear everybody talking shit about it, you just give yourself time, like watch it by yourself, play the game by yourself, watch the show, and it just
Drink by yourself.
Yeah,
It's great.
Well, it's fantastic. For the most part, I trust your judgment. Like you usually got pretty good judgment. Like we're usually on the same wavelength with most things.
Correct.
But there's just certain times when something so microscopic that doesn't matter at all is just completely like you are dude. The first season of Stranger Things is literally some of the best TV I've
heard.
ever seen in my entire life.
I heard.
Yeah, I had a lot of people.
And just because the kid
rave about it.
doesn't have two front teeth and
It
he's
bothers me, man.
curly hair,
Bothers the shit
you
out
have
of me.
no idea what you're missing, dude.
All right, so how big of a character is he?
It's basically the four kids.
Exactly.
It's one of the main.
I can't watch it. He bothers me that much.
That's rough.
You've never even seen it. How do you know he bothers you?
He's
looking at
He's
him,
been in all those commercials lately, dude. Well, now I don't have cable anymore. He's probably in more fucking commercials pissing me off. There's this one commercial like playing video games with friends and making these shady jokes with his dumb hair and his lisp. I'm just like, oh my God.
Dude, you're
awful.
missing out on one of the
Garbage.
best seasons of TV that I've ever
Good.
seen in my entire life.
Good?
You're just. I don't even want to call you proud because it's not even pride. It's just douchebaggery.
I'm
This
telling you,
kid doesn't have front teeth, so his fucking shit sucks.
I'm telling you right now,
You know what
dude.
you sound like? You sound like a cunt.
Oh,
I'll be a cunt all I want. I will
gonna
never
do it.
watch that show because that dumb kid. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's a great
No,
show.
it's way better than great.
He's probably great in
really
that
good.
season. But those commercials I saw of him, fucking that kid pisses me off to the point I'd be sitting
just looking
sitting
at
at home
him,
drinking like,
mad.
fucking, where's the remote?
All right, I'm done bitching to Keith. You
All right,
guys
cool.
can-
Fuck, what was I talking about? Oh, okay, so we're playing Risk. Well, I was in two stories. One, you asked how long it
This is
was.
the one where the cops come.
Detective.
Right.
Right, so before that,
You guys got the cops calling you for
yeah,
playing
it's a
Risk
great
Playing Risk
story.
is awesome.
inside a home.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'll explain it to you. I just want to let yeah, before I get
This
Before you
cop
get
had
that-
nothing to do, huh?
No, he had something to do, I'll tell you that much. Before I get into that, you asked how long Risk went. Me and Justin went in an epic 5-hour battle in Lord of the Rings Risk once.
Just the two of you?
It was me.
Well, it gets down to us.
It was me, Mullet, you,
Mingo.
Mango, probably Spotto, Sean.
Yeah.
Whoever. They all fucked up. We fucked them up big time. But me and Justin had the two halves of the world. And we battled in these two little fucking territories for 5 hours.
Non-stop. One would take it, then like the other one would push back.
The
back
dice,
like another
dice
area.
rolling game, card
Yeah,
game.
Yeah, it's dice
dice.
rolling. But Yes.
It's strategic, but like dice rolling, because like the amount of guys that you have in each area gives you like more chances.
Plus, if you're attacking, you have a better. No, if you're defending, you have a better dice roll. I don't remember. One side has a better chance, but we went like 5 hours. Dude.
Yeah, that's intense.
Over 2 little territories.
Yeah.
You guys drinking?
What?
I definitely was.
Yeah.
I don't know about Justin.
We always ended up drinking.
And eventually one of us won, and then
There wasn't no drinking. Is that what you just said? I love that sentence.
It literally, one of us finally got over. They took this territory and then took another one, and the game was over in like 30 minutes after.
Who won?
That. I want to say I won, but
Yeah, I think
I also won.
did. But
I'm pretty sure that time I won.
yeah.
But it was just so funny how it's like literally 5 hours on
But
this.
it was like the Lord of the Rings too, because like I ended up like backed into Mordor and shit, and I'm sitting there like fucking in this corner of the map, just holding off for fucking like 3 hours, trying to push back out, get a couple territories just so I could take land again.
The listeners have no idea how
Yeah,
much
fuck 'em.
nerds we are.
Yeah, we're
fucking
big time
huge
nerds. But anyway, so yeah, that's the point. It could go really fucking quick, and some dude could just literally
Dominate
have
everything.
luck and strategy on the side and be like, I have all this shit. Oh, I just got all of these rolls. Oh, you guys are dead? Cool. Over.
See ya. Game.
Or it could be fucking 15 hours.
Yeah.
But anyway, so back to the detective. We're about to play Risk. Knock on the door.
About to play Risk. Haven't
About to
started
play
the game.
Risk. Haven't started.
We didn't even get started. We all sat down, everything's set up, the board's set up, we got our territories that we wanted to start with, and that was it.
Right. And your mom's not there. And we're like, who the fuck's that? So you remember Justin's house? In his living room, there was that door. No one knocked on that fucking door.
Oh, okay. It's like on the
on the
yeah,
front.
all right.
Yeah.
Everybody went to the fucking kitchen
that's
around
where,
the back.
That's where everyone's supposed to go. That's the door we all go
That's
into,
how we
so.
going.
But I guess technically this was the front
door, right.
Detective
It says,
knocks on
knock,
the door.
knock. Nigga, that's a cop.
We're like, well, he was in a suit. He was a detective.
I wasn't even the one that entered the door.
I answered that shit. I'm like, I got this.
I'm investigating your Risk game. What the fuck was this motherfucker?
Well,
here's
here's where it gets funny. Let me take a sip of poo.
all right. This isn't the Bronco one, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah! Yes! This is so good. I can't wait for this.
So I answer to her. I'm probably dressed like I am now in gym shorts and tank top.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, hey man, what's going on? Because she didn't look like a cop, so I wasn't not being a dick, but I wasn't gonna be like,
just
oh
some
shit, a
dude
cop.
in
Like
fucking civilian clothes just running
he
around.
goes like this. Is Justin Carlough there? And I went, yep, I got him right here. I'll go get him for you. I was like, hey man, badge guy. Yeah, you're gonna want to deal with that, bud.
Hey, Justin, fuck over here, bro. Get the
And I like
fuck
at
up.
first I was like, what the fuck does he want? Like I didn't even give a shit that he was there. I was like, we about to play Risk. What the fuck is this?
He was
He
like,
catch me cheating already?
now what was it? Apparently someone was going around. What lake did you live at? Was it Liberty
Shady Lake.
Shady
It was by
Lake.
Shady.
Shady Lake, yeah. So
someone was going around
the
diddling
Weaver
kids,
Road.
right?
It was Weaver
Yeah.
Road.
Yeah.
Macapin, you got that pizza place. Left was Weaver, and then Shady Lake was off that.
Yeah, and so it was on Weaver Road that some dude was just driving around in a Bronco
Diddling
that
kids.
looked like mine. That was diddling kids, kidnapping kids and
Exact
shit.
Bronco like yours.
Exact Bronco 2, and then like fucking maroon the gray stripe.
The only other one.
I remember that. We gave you
it ended
shit
up
for
being
like 3 months.
yeah.
Justin rapes
The Weaver
kids,
Road
man.
up
There he
there,
is.
man.
Justin's a raper. There he
Yeah.
is. Kid raper. There he goes.
The worst was like one of those kids that like I knew from Shady Lake. That was one of them that actually got asked to go and come into the car. with him.
Really?
Yeah. So like they really.
I remember
was
because
like, they're like, do you know this person? I'm like, yeah, I fucking know that person. They're like, oh, you do.
You didn't get arrested. You didn't get called
No,
in.
they
He
didn't
just
do
kind of talked
anything.
to
He
you.
just kind of asked what the fuck was up, and he's like, "You been over there?" I'm like, "Yeah, I used to live over there. I'm over there all the time. Like, what's the deal?" He's like, "Oh yeah, well, there's some guy going
Description
around trying
matching
to,
you.
yeah, like guy with the ponytail and stuff."
That's right. Guy in the
long ass hair.
ponytail in a fucking what color was your car? It was like orange,
like a maroon
orange.
maroon Bronco.
I remember
too.
driving that
It's like
thing, man.
yeah, guy in a ponytail driving a Bronco too that was maroon, diddling kids, and you seem to have a ponytail, sir, and you seem to have a fucking Bronco too.
And you live right by Shady
yeah.
Lake.
You could tell.
Did they ever catch that motherfucker?
Yeah, they did. It was some dude in New York or something like that. That they ended up coming back and finding them. So
But you could tell the guy was like like he's like, all right, obviously it's not fucking.
Bunch of
this.
young dudes about to
obviously
play
it's not
Risk.
this dude trying to play Risk.
He's just like, well, this is a shitty coincidence. I hope I'm right. Otherwise, this fucking 17-year-old is raping kids on my watch, diddling kids.
Was your mom there at the time?
She was not there for that.
No, she wasn't. And so I ended up getting the name the Weaver Road Abductor for like a year.
Did they ever like talk to you and tell you who they caught or whatever? Because since you were like a person of interest, or were you considered a person of interest, or was it like?
So it was just that I fit the description, so they had to investigate just see if like I was the fucking person or if I had seemed like I could be the person.
Do cops have to do that when like you're a person
he
of
was
interest?
the diddler.
But you're one of the innocent ones. Did they like let you know what happens?
They didn't let me fucking know shit. They're probably like, yeah, some 17-year-old kid. He's already forgot that we even showed up. He doesn't give a fuck.
Probably high on the Mary Jane.
Playing Risk, jerking
Risk.
off.
Exactly.
We probably never played Risk after that. It was probably too much of a just rape kids.
I definitely remember us going way overboard with that.
Oh,
for at
100%.
least a couple
so
months.
much. So
Imagine when I was in the fire zone, dude. I was there when it happened. Imagine how much shit I was talking to this kid.
It was definitely good. Definitely good.
What a good
You guys
story.
didn't have booze laying everywhere though? Think about all the fun
No,
we had
that was
without
the-
He
alcohol.
I
never
don't
came
think we-
inside though. Like
Think
he was
about
just
how-
outside talking to me.
Think about how much fun we had when we were younger without alcohol. It's crazy. I know
I mean,
you
we
were
still went
you were
out.
drinking,
We would do a lot of stuff while we weren't drinking, but I mean, we did a lot of drinking when we were.
but the thing about the drinking was that like it was a huge thing. Like
It was like a bonus.
the
Yeah.
spot where we had to hang. Like
You get that raid gear.
Yeah.
You're like, yes,
Yeah.
I remember
I got the drop.
I remember for a little bit I was fucking getting Romeo to fucking hook us up. And I remember one time we were all partying at Everest. And I remember like you and Brandon and I think Mingo, you guys were all diving off, climbing up that cliff. My
yeah.
fat ass. And I was like, I ain't
dangerous.
climbing this motherfucker. I guess I'll jump off and I'm drunk. Remember we passed the Bacardi Raz around and fucking sleep in our cars? And those people who lived right there for some reason didn't call the
It was
cops.
a
they
summer
never
house.
give a
We
shit.
just
Thank
talked
you.
about this on podcast, actually.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. I don't know
Yeah.
how deep but did we go into the blood poisoning?
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah, we definitely did.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember I'm the only fat fuck who hit the bottom, hit a rock at the bottom.
Do you
Remember, I right in the middle. It was like Easter dinner or something. I don't know what it was, but it was like, Mom, remember when you said when there's a red line to tell you? There's a red line now, and it was like past my ankle.
dinner.
yeah.
It was
I know
like,
you're dying. Wait till after
Wait till
dinner.
after.
I remember I was like, Mom, remember when you said the red line? It's like
gotta take
past
this.
my ankle now. And she's like, oh. She's like, well. She's like, you're not gonna die now. You're gonna finish dinner. I'm not gonna ruin dinner. You're not gonna die now. She literally said that. I didn't go till the next day to the hospital.
Yeah. Let's
I got the antibiotics. My mom kept me living. All right, it ain't that bad.
It's
PETA
not the
or whoever
worst.
gets mad about kids getting blood poisoning from jumping off of cliffs drunk. I had definitely 17, 18, or no, because I worked with Romeo, and that was after high school. So it was probably like 19, 20. But I remember sleeping in my car that night.
I mean, we
That
drank
shit.
we drank a lot though, like from 16 even all the way up till fucking
It was a solid like once or twice a week, I think.
yeah, for sure.
For me, almost always it was never on during the week. I think I never pulled that off ever. I don't think I ever did it. Like during the week, it was usually like my mom would be like, "Yo, where the fuck are you?" But like once I got my car, I remember my mom was like, "All right, like you got your car, like fuck." There were certain points I think in senior year where my mom was like, "All right, like make it to school." But I was like dating Ann too, and I would stay at her house a lot.
Yeah.
So my mom, and so that was that. So like I could probably get away with more stuff when I was 17 because I was dating Ann and I was like staying at her house a lot.
Right.
So,
You didn't have to see
but
your
for the
parents
most
every
part,
day.
I wasn't getting fucked up during the week. It was usually like at the most, I think a once a week thing. Because I think I remember her bitching at me because I think when I started getting into football a lot, she was like, "Just gonna drink every weekend now, just once a week, every single Sunday." I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is what it's like. Is this? I'll stop getting laid. I'll go back to jerking off. I don't even care.
Yeah, you don't need all that.
Yeah, but I never. But you, the mountain critters, man, you guys are fucking pulling
Critters,
shit
man.
off since you were like 14, 15, just going to school fucking hungover with one shoe and shit. Old shirt from last week, inside out.
Going to school hungover. Dude, I remember Stobie had to go to rehab at 6 a.m. So when did we have
You
to
guys
be at
had
school?
a Stobie going away party. I remember that.
Yeah, when did we have
was
to
like
be at
7
school?
o'clock.
7 in the morning, right? So Stobie had to go to rehab at like 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, dude, fuck it, man. He's going to be away on rehab for like 5 months or whatever the fuck it was. We're like, which is bullshit. But well, it's not.
He probably just got caught doing something stupid.
Yeah, well, whatever. So we're like, fuck it, man. We're fucking drinking. So we drank till like 6 a.m. And then me and a couple guys and Stoby. And we're like, all right, man, we gotta go to school. See you later. Like, we never went to bed. We literally went to my house. I brushed my teeth. And my stepsister at the time was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? We're like, we're hammered. You take us to school or what? She's like, what? We're like, all right, shotgun. And we went to school fucking blitzed. On no sleep, just wasted. I remember I tackled Joe in the hallway. Hammered. He was like macking it with these broads. I was like,
I was out of school.
Bro!
You were a senior.
yeah.
Because I remember Joe telling me that story, and I was like, damn, man, I'm missing it.
Wasted, dude. I think like third period finally hit. We're all just like, oh no. Like, why did we come here today? We skip school all the time.
Easily skip.
Yep.
Why? And I'm pretty sure we just slept through all our classes, and they were like, if you guys keep falling asleep or going to in-school, we're like,
Cool.
all right, definitely, lady. I'll go to in-school. Thank you so much. And then we just slept in in-school suspension.
Dude, my brother Will used to stay up all night playing video games, and he would fall asleep during class, but this was later after we were out of high school. They fucking drug tested him. After a while, they started picking up on chick. My brother Will, he never did shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? He would just stay up all night playing video games. Like, mom's like, go to fucking bed. He's like, yeah, sure, mom. I'm going to save in 10 minutes. Bro goes to bed. He's playing till like 4 a.m., not giving a fuck, and he would fall asleep through all his classes. They were drug testing him. We were like in the perfect time.
Yeah, thank God.
I never went to school drunk. I wish I fucking pulled it off at least once, but I never fucked with it though, like ever.
Yeah, I did a lot. Not on purpose.
Can't wait to have your dad on. I can't wait to hear fucking.
And my dad's coming on. When's he coming on? The 25th?
Speaking of your dad,
His episode's May 13th, but I think he comes.
the first
on
time I
Saturday,
ever
May
met
12th.
your dad scared the fuck out of me. He came out with a bat.
Okay. I remember the bat.
Yeah.
I don't remember the rest of the story.
Okay, so what happened was like it was me and Brandon. And I think Eric was there too, and we were all just fucking like ready to go and do something. And you were fucking still sleeping, so he called you a bunch of times. You didn't pick up, so we just fucking kind of went in your house, walked up the stairs, all loud
walked
and
in
shit.
the house.
Because fucking Eric, Brandon's being stupid, so
You
he's
never
like,
listen
loud
to
as
Brandon.
fuck. Loud as fuck. I'm coming up the
You
stairs.
guys made a
too.
mistake. Listen.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Brandon's like, yeah, we could
realized that
definitely
after.
just walk in this house.
Yeah,
it's
it's
cool.
definitely
Listeners
cool.
of this podcast, they already know listening to his episode and the aftermath of his episode.
How bad it is. Yeah, so definitely not the smartest idea, but we ended up doing it anyway. And we came upstairs and like we're like, he's all loud and shit. I'm like, dude, be quiet at least when you're going in. Who knows if his dad's home or whatever the fuck? We don't know. But like we get into Keith's room, like we wake him up, and all of a sudden, like I'm standing like at the doorway, and then all of a sudden this figure comes out of the darkness with a fucking bat. It's like, who the fuck are you guys?
An
get
old
out of my
school
house.
wooden bat.
Get out of my house right now.
I've only seen your dad that mad. I think in fucking when we were in Myrtle Beach, the hotel
that
room.
story, brother.
I mean,
Save that
I'm
story.
not.
My dad's
I would
coming on.
never tell it without the only number one representative of the Lord and Savior here in front of us.
I'm pretty sure.
It's a hotel room.
He was pissed as hell though.
Yeah,
like,
he went to kill Justin with a bat, and
Yeah.
then Brandon stepped out. I was like, no, JB, like. And then my dad got even more pissed because it was Brandon.
Brandon.
Yeah. I know you, but I don't like you.
Get the fuck out of here.
So that was
I forgot
bad,
about
but
that.
that was how I first got introduced to your dad. Like that was my
And he loves you.
yeah
He's so pissed actually because he can't make it tomorrow.
yeah.
He's like, oh, Justin's coming down. Please tell him I'm so sorry. Like I really want to see him.
Right.
So pissed
Your
tomorrow.
dad's stuck at work or some fucking
Yeah,
shit.
he's gonna FaceTime us though.
Cool.
But fucking idiots. So stupid. Remember
We
we,
were dumb as
created
fuck when we were
napalm?
Yeah.
You remember that?
We're dumb as shit.
I'm
Out of
pretty sure I
soda?
made napalm with like Matt Palladino once or something, man. I made napalm.
No, you
napalm
just
too.
You just throw soda in a fire.
No, I definitely put
It's definitely-
styrofoam and
it's not-
gasoline and lit it
Yeah,
on fire,
no,
dude.
okay.
I know
So
what napalm is.
We
It's
didn't
pretty easy.
literally make napalm. It was just we would
Oh,
take
I
like
did.
full cans of fuck yeah. Well, you
And
did.
I'm really glad I didn't blow. I played way too much with fire, dude.
Yeah, it's not a
way
good idea.
too much.
But he just he was definitely into the whole fucking with people, and we all loved it. It was great.
Hundo pig.
But like we were sitting around like these campfires. We always have
Before you
used to
say
have them.
this,
All right.
you guys fucked up.
So I knew what the fuck you did anyway on that whole thing.
Right. All right. So here's the deal.
So that's why I got out of there real quick. Everyone was just sitting there like,
No idea.
no idea.
But you guys did this like a week before.
Yeah, I know, because I remember you did it.
No, I didn't do it. You guys discovered a week before if you throw a soda can into the fire,
okay.
that shit fucking explodes.
And it's like a
flaming
lava.
little fucking caramel spurts of
Yeah, just ruin
Flame.
everything.
napalm the shit out of you. They stick to your arm, they burn. I was not there for that. Someone told me about that. I was like, well, that was a dumb idea. So continue your story now. Now you can go.
So we're all sitting there, and
told me you're
yeah,
stupid.
yeah, it was kind of it was the smartest idea, but it didn't really matter. I think Eric did it originally, and was what he ended up finding.
Yeah, I
out.
forget who did it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But then we end up sitting at my house. Like, we're back in the backside of the property, just sitting there around a campfire, just bullshitting, having a good time, drinking, doing all that good stuff. And like, he's walking around, he finds his fucking full cans of soda that we still had around. And like, I see him grab it and like walking up, like he's got all the suspicious look like he always does. And even though he does, and you know he's gonna do something, he still does it anyway, without fucking hesitation. It's just gonna happen.
Sounds like Keith.
Yep. And so like, he's sitting there and he's got this look on his face. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? And I look at his hand. He's got this can. He's just like, just really nonchalant, like drops it in, like right in front of everyone. Like, it's not like they're not looking at the fire. Everyone's sitting there looking. He drops it in, and then like starts walking away, like all calm and shit. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? Oh no! I'm like, get the fuck out of here! And everyone's like, what's going on? What's going on, guys?
The best part was before this happened, I threw like 3 to 4 soda cans into this fireplace.
Yeah.
And Eric
Oh, on fireplace or fire?
or fire pit.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a fire.
I was gonna say, you're doing this in someone's
You know,
house.
I probably would have. I wouldn't put it past me. But
Was this where we were, what was that place on like Ridge Road in like the center of town? Is that where we were?
No, this was at my house.
This was at your house.
Yeah, it's in the
Okay.
backyard, up in like in the
So I
back
remember
part
we
of the
partied
property
there
on the
with
other side of the
bonfires
lake.
and like camped. Actually, I don't think we really slept because I remember Sean Wolf driving us like in his truck to McDonald's breakfast the next day with no sleep, hungover. But keep going.
So I threw like 4 or 5 cans of soda, just wasting them right into a fire pit.
Right.
And it was Eric and Josh were like, "Oh, fucking asshole!" And they would pull the cans out, right? And they like they hid the soda. They're like, "Keith, you're a fucking asshole. That's it. No more soda. We're
Right.
hiding it, right?" I still have it in my pocket. Okay. So I'm like, all right, they're on to me. Right. So I played it off like a half hour, 40 minutes. We're drinking, playing it off. I'm like, all right, they're on to me. I got to pop it in when I'm ready to go. So what Justin just said happened. Just kind of went up and went, bloop. And I walk away and I hear Josh go, after you fuck off, because you're
Yeah.
like, we got to go. They're like, what are you talking about? And Josh goes,
What does that sound?
wait, did he put a soda in it? No, he doesn't have any more sodas left. And all of a sudden here, no, that's a soda. And the thing just goes, boom.
How quick does it happen?
About 30 seconds, I would say.
Wow, really?
It was pretty quick. It's definitely
Because it boils up quick.
yeah.
Like that
And the fire wasn't like a small fire. It was a pretty good sized fire. So
Yes,
it
it's not
was
some
heated.
liberal fire.
Yeah.
And his fucking napalm soda can
Sheets all over. It's all over the chairs and shit. All over everyone. Like they're all.
No
like,
one got hurt, unfortunately. Because that's why. Are you fucking asshole? Really? Really? With the napalm can again? I was like, I got you, bitch.
Too bad nobody got hurt though, huh?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want anyone to get hurt, but like a little burn mark or something, that'd be fun.
Hurt enough.
Do it. And I'm telling you, but it would stick and it'd just be fire on your hand. You can't get it off.
You gotta like wipe fire off your arm.
So dumb. We're fucking stupid.
Yeah. Definitely stupid.
I recall I've definitely done that before, but I can't really tell you any details about it because I just don't remember them. But I know for a fact I've been like, someone's getting hurt. And
Yeah,
dropped
dude,
it in a
it's
couple times and just
It's crazy.
sometimes it might have been like maybe I dropped it in a part where it wasn't directly on flames and it took some time, but eventually shit explodes like a couple minutes later and like nobody catches like what the who fucking did that? And you're in the corner like how many times have you been to like a bonfire woods party when you're like 17, 18, 19.
Nope.
And I mean, everybody's like, oh, I got the bottle. My older brother got it for me or whatever. And like, oh, let's figure it out, man. Let's go make a bonfire off of Ridge Road.
I remember my one buddy's house. He had a fireplace. It was really cold, so they used it for the heat. His mom was not home.
You didn't fucking throw a can in there, did
No,
you?
no, even worse. So we took about... I believe... I'm probably misjudging this, but it's probably somewhat accurate. About 4 or 5 Roman candles. A shit ton of those little... what'd you call it? Little...
You had actual fireworks? Yeah. And you threw them in a fucking... Fireplace in a hole?
We hid them under the old ash. So we... Bunch of there was like 4 or 5 Roman
Who's we?
candles.
Can you give me like just letters of first names?
Casey. And that could be reversed if you depending on how you look at it.
No, I know exactly who.
So we threw the Roman candles in there, a bunch of those little firecracker things, and
he was such a dickhead.
So
he was awesome, but
yeah. So we were fucking wasted. He was like my main drinking partner. And we're like, dude, when's your mom coming home? He's like, dude, you should be home, aim it. She's like, hey, she didn't know I was there. She's like, oh, you home? What's your name? He's like, yeah, I'm here. I'm just getting ready for bed. She's like, oh, what? And she was so excited because normally he's like breaking fucking, getting into all sorts of
you
shit.
and MW?
Yes, correct. And
You almost forgot the first letters of like your childhood best friends' names.
yeah. So, well, he wasn't there, but yes.
Good thing your childhood friends' names aren't math equations, huh? Yeah, no, that's him. That's him.
Got him. So, and she had no idea I was there. Obviously, because she was like, oh, I'm going to bed. And we had the window open. So his house was like it was 2 floors, but like his second floor, you could easily jump out the window. No big deal. Because we taunted a bear one night, and we realized how close the bear could get, so we stopped. But anyway. So
Fuck that bear.
yeah. So we're like, all right, shut the fuck up, open that window. Because the second this shit goes, we're out. Because she's gonna whoop some ass.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was the funniest thing that.
And you guys didn't even stick around to like help out the possible fire you caused in the house. You just run away when you hear it go off.
It didn't cause a fire, which was cool. Thank God. The house would burn down. That would have sucked big time. But it didn't. All of a sudden we hear she's like lighting the fire.
The Roman kid.
Right? Well, we didn't face them going out of the fireplace.
Thank God.
Yeah, they were all faced like
At least
in there.
thought that through. At least thought
You know,
that through.
and all of a sudden you hear poof, 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 what the fuck? Like, and she made that like jump back noise.
Yeah.
And just started yelling. And I was like, I'm out. And we ran down the road and you see her. Like, oh no.
You're lucky that
He
shit,
probably
like,
got beat the fuck up.
Oh, he had to have, dude.
I'll tell you that. Didn't
So
snitch
we're
on
at
me
the
though.
podcast story right now. Thanks.
Yeah, he didn't
Thanks,
snitch.
Casey.
I didn't get I saw her like a day later. She's like, oh.
Black guy and shit.
She's like, because I was that one for some dumb reason. Even though I was the biggest asshole, the parents loved me.
It's true.
She's like, oh, Keith, thank God you're here. You know, Kyle's been getting some mischief and blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, I have no idea. I'm just trying to hang with him so it doesn't happen.
You're probably the one like, dude,
Let's
put
do
it
this,
in
man.
there.
Let's do this.
What the fuck are we doing?
Oh, thank God, not that anymore. Thank God you don't have a fireplace. Oh, no, you do.
He does.
That's going to get bad one day. One day we're going to be shit-faced and we're going to be drunk enough, like Kristen will be in bed and we'll be like, we can do this. And we're throwing something flammable in there.
You all have the gun. Be like, dude, let me grab my gun first.
Basically go, dude, I got it. If it starts fire, I'll shoot it.
I'm
We're
gonna
gonna be like 35. You got a gun. I got like fireworks. We're like, one of us might have a kid or something. Like stuff that all
Definitely
shouldn't
not
be
me.
happening.
I'll shoot the kid with the gun if I have
That's
one.
like 4 years from now. Who bought that kid in this house? Boom! That's gonna happen one day. If you know, because I think I'm eventually gonna get a gun too at some point.
I'll get a gun, man. Especially if you.
But I don't think I'm ever gonna bring it out like ever in front of people unless I actually go to
No,
a
you
gun
should.
range and shoot.
Well, sober, yeah.
That's right, because when Jesse's grandfather passed away, he was able to get. He was like, my grandfather passed away. Blah blah blah. He had a bunch of guns, and me and the family are splitting them up. I just want to know how you felt about it. And I was like, if you want it for like sentimental value, and like you don't have ammo, it's one thing, whatever. But I was like, dude, like, and this would have been like 2 years ago, so it would have been a bit ago. But still, it's like. At that point, I was like, there's just no need. Like, we're still, like, partying kind of hard sometimes.
Right.
And, like, not doing anything too dumb or stupid, but it's like, I just, why? Like, why you know what I mean? Like, if you really want it for sentimental value, and if you don't have any ammo, I'm not going to stop you. Like, it's your grandfather just passed away, you want the gun, I get that. But I was like, at the same time...
Need a gun, man.
He was like, he's like, you know what, dude, like, I hear you. And that's why, like I said, like, I don't even think the only people I'm going to talk to it about is probably the people I go shooting with once I get it. I think it's going to be, like, locked away somewhere safe because I'm keeping ammo in it. If somebody comes to my house, I ain't going to be like, ammo's over here, chamber's over there, the gun's in underneath the toilet tape like fucking Mission Impossible. So, I'm fucking ass naked running around. Being loud, trying to put the gun together, none of that's going to happen. It's going to be somewhere where I can pull it out and be like, you're going to fucking die, and that's going to be that.
Yeah, and I'm not going to get into politics because we're not going to do it right now.
Fuck that.
But you need a gun, man.
Yeah.
If you own a house, you need a gun.
I just think
you don't need a gun. Oh, what happens when someone breaks in? I'm just going to cry, and then that's how I go. I'm going to rob all my shit. No, I'm going to shoot him in the fucking head because you can't. Not shoot him in the head, otherwise you get a lawsuit, which is bullshit.
Make sure you hit the front of their head.
You have to kill the motherfucker.
Yeah, and you got to hit him in the front. I think what's more important is the knowing how to properly shoot a gun.
Oh, of
I
course,
feel like
dude.
what's more important, I actually like,
Gun
you're
safety is
saying
huge.
like someone breaks in your house, you want to shoot him and kill him. I get that. What I think is more important is knowing how to shoot a gun because God forbid, I think in our lifetime, we're going to be at a point where we're like grabbing a random gun and defending ourselves. I think that might actually fucking happen in our lifetime. The way things are going.
I might be drunk enough. Yeah.
So, like, do you want to be, like, 50, 60? Like, what is it? Fucking, like, 30 years from now? And, like, God forbid something crazy happens and you're grabbing a gun for the first time in your entire life. You have no idea how to shoot it?
Yeah, I think you're worrying too much.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that much.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that.
It would get way. It would have to go through some. Like,
I saw your look,
before,
and I didn't appreciate it, Justin.
Yeah, you're
but
worrying
we're
too much.
old friends, so I'll let it slide.
I know we play a lot of video games. Relax, people, libs. It's going to be okay.
It'll be fine.
We're going to be okay.
We're not.
But I agree with the point where you should know how to fucking shoot a gun.
But yeah, I believe.
So
everyone
you
should
realize
know.
the reason you want a gun for protection
He's
is
about to get
actually
mad.
a part of my reason, right? No. That's the exact reason. There's a point where you might have to defend yourself, and there's a gun there, and you need to know how to shoot it.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So that's involved in my reasoning. I just have more reasoning within my reason.
It's really for people that don't know how to shoot a gun. That's why you just get a shotgun. I mean,
Can't miss.
Good
you get-
spread.
Yeah, it's just big
Got
spread.
problem over there. Boom.
Just
That
point it in
problem
a
gone. Ain't no
direction
problem
and that's
anymore.
it. There's no
That problem
problem.
over there. Boom.
I mean, you'll fuck up your house, but I mean, at least the problem.
I don't want to have to do drywall work, buddy. Can you just sell me a gun? Get a new parakeet.
But yeah, knowing how
I
to
keep
shoot,
ripping off Bill Burr. I'm sorry.
knowing how to shoot a gun is a big deal.
That's why I think I want to know how to safely be able to shoot a gun. And plus,
Well-
it's like, you go and you
Just
shoot
the
a
little
gun.
things.
You have
Like
some
I'll
fun.
say, it's not the first time.
and some people are terrible at it, like absolutely
dude.
awful.
First,
I mean, being,
shoot a gun,
being in the
you can't
military,
hear
you can
shit.
you watch people fucking be terrible with that shit. Like they can't shoot anything.
right.
I won't say names because they probably aren't allowed for their names to be said. But when you go with your buddies to shoot guns in the woods,
Correct.
you guys wearing earmuffs?
Oh yeah, they actually.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to wear.
And
it.
they have.
No, I know. But when you're fucking naked and someone breaks into your house and you need to go kill them,
Oh
you
no!
ain't,
In that situation,
you ain't
you're not
finding the
going to
earmuffs,
fucking put
dude.
the ear.
You don't need the earmuffs at that point.
No.
That's a whole different.
But you shoot that gun, your ears are ringing. You can't hear, and now you can't, or you
It's
can't
not,
see
okay,
because it's dark. And
You're
now
you're overplaying how loud.
Yeah, I've
It's not- okay, so
shot guns without earmuffs.
It's not like you're gonna go deaf or your ears are gonna start ringing or anything like that. And the only
mean, I
time
guess
that that'll
depends on the
actually
gun,
happen, yeah. But the only time that would actually happen is if you were
you want a
shooting
fucking
something-
Magnum.
If you were shooting excessively, like a lot of times in a row, like
I don't want-
maybe
I'm
then
buying
your
one.
ears would ring. But other
I
than
don't
that,
want a
like
motherfucker. I'm gonna have it.
I've been to the range a couple times, no earmuff protection or anything like that on, and you could hear just fine. It's loud, but it's not gonna be like deafening to the point where you can't hear if you have to shoot somebody once or twice.
Cool thing about the new earmuffs. Well, it's probably not new, but
The
they'll have
noise
speakers.
canceling ones, yeah.
Well, they have speakers, so
Yeah.
when we go shooting, you could talk to basically how we're talking now.
Right, and you would
that's
be
how
able
the
to hear
earmuffs
them.
work. So there's microphones in
What are they,
each.
some Jewtooth or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
which is pretty
it'll
cool.
it'll take in the sound that you want to hear. Like you can be
there's, like,
listening
some
to a phone in
receiver
your
or something?
pocket.
How do they work?
Well, it picks up certain amount of sound. Like the certain sound will go in and it'll like be fine, like a speaker in your head.
So-
Whereas if the louder sound comes off, then it'll just cancel that out.
Yeah, and
So that ain't Bluetooth. That's just like some weird,
No, it's
strange
just really
noise
good.
canceling.
Exactly.
I see the Bluetooth. You were like, yeah, dude, fucking Bluetooth. Big
well,
time.
it's not like you need Wi-Fi for it, but
That's what I'm saying. There's no electricity. It's just a certain type of noise conditioning that is letting smaller sounds.
The last
in.
headphones I used, they were all connected for sure.
So there was a mic on these headphones and everything.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, so that's what I was asking.
I think
There's different levels of it.
Yeah, I think
so.
it's kind of what he's saying and what I'm saying. I'm just drunk but yeah, either way we could talk. But like I said, so this was like the 5th or 6th time I've been shooting, I guess. I don't know, 4th, 5th, 3rd, whatever it was. We were shooting a revolver, which I've shot before. Not this certain one, but like...
They got some kick.
Right, not even that. Just so here's what happened. And here's why people need to learn about guns, because there's so many stupid things that can fuck you up.
Oh yeah.
I grab the gun. My thumb's right here on the revolver. Do you know why that's bad?
Because that fucking thing is what goes
The
back
hammer?
to hit the bullet and spark it and shoot it.
Correct. I'm proud of you.
The hammer.
You're not a liberal. Correct. That's literally the
That's
first
the first
thing I did.
time and probably only time you've ever said that.
Proud of you, man.
No, not even that. Not even that.
You're
Which
not-
is even funnier that I'm not a liberal.
You're not a liberal.
Which I'm not at all.
I'm
but,
proud you're not a liberal, man.
but you constantly say that all the time. You're like, you liberal fuck.
But yeah, I remember I grabbed it. My thumb was right there, and it's like, all right, I'm ready to fire off, or whatever we said. And my buddy was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like, whoa, what's going on?
Broke your fucking thumb. No.
He's like, dude, move your fucking thumb. And I looked down, I was like, oh my God. He's like, dude, that would have been a wrap on this shoot segment.
Yeah.
Well, it as you're pulling the trigger, it's pulling back the fucking, what is that called?
The hammer.
The hammer. It's
probably
pulling
a
back the
better term.
hammer, but it pulls it back as you're pulling the trigger. But what would fuck you up is when it hits the bullet, that vibration
Comes right back.
would fuck your thumb up, I guess, if it was on that hammer, right?
It would have.
That would have fucking hurt.
Yeah.
That would have hurt a
It would have
lot.
sucked.
Yeah. They strike with a pretty good amount of force.
It would have been like that crazy type of like annoying vibration that I don't know. I'm having trouble explaining it, but if I figure it out, I'll fucking.
No,
try to
they
tell
come
it.
back. It's not the vibration. They come back.
Yeah, so it like pulls
Well,
back and then
it
slams
pulls
down.
back, and then at a certain point, it fucking creates a spark hitting the bullet to
which
shoot
it
the
comes
bullet.
and fires and hits the firing.
But if
pin
your
and
thumb's
then
on, what
goes.
I'm saying is your thumb's on there and it stays on there, then the vibration of setting that bullet off would fucking go right into your thumb, right?
It's not
Isn't
so
it-
much that; it's the fact that it would close and just hit your thumb and fuck your shit up.
Oh, so you were keeping your thumb there as if like this hammer was going to go past your thumb and then close on your thumb?
Correct. Ish. I don't know. I'm pretty drunk. Either way, it would have hurt.
Do you know what I'm saying, Justin?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, you would have been fucked up either way.
Yeah, but that, I mean,
It would suck, man. I don't know.
yeah, no, but I'm just trying to figure out exactly what part of the hammer is like fucking you up. Is it the vibration from hitting the bullet or your thumb in between the bullet and the hammer?
Let's go shooting Friday. And we'll figure it out.
That happening this Friday. Maybe next Friday.
Dude, the Magnum I'm trying to buy.
You get a Magnum.
Oh, it's sexy. It's
Have you shot a Magnum yet?
Yes. My grandfather's.
Those
Why-
things are
why-
like
why you trying to-
pretty
why you trying to
fucking
get a 6
serious,
shooter?
right?
What's that?
Why are you trying to get a 6-shooter?
Because you can't break them.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
They're fucking.
They're,
You just
they're durable if you get like
A lot of
good
less
ones,
parts, right?
you-
like a lot less parts, right?
it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's very
pretty much.
simple.
They last so much longer. Although the Glock's like,
I was gonna
I'm
say,
buying a Glock and a Magnum. That's
is
the
a good
first two guns
pickup,
I'm getting.
yeah.
And the best part is like Glock's like, hey, these motherfuckers don't clean these things. Just throw it in the puddle of piss on it. Still shoots.
Yeah,
But yeah, the revolvers, clean the tubes. You know, clean every time you. Those things don't die.
I'm taking a piss, boys.
You know,
fuck yeah.
can't wait, dude. Kristen hates it.
Yeah,
She's like, why do
not
we need
feeling it.
guns? She's lib.
bro.
Why do we need guns? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, first of all, this is the biggest thing that gun enthusiasts need to use in their argument. Guns are fucking fun.
Yeah.
There's so many good arguments for having a gun,
Oh yeah.
but the one they never use is like, Yep, we just like shooting guns, man.
Yep.
Like, no shit. Like, don't lie. You know?
I don't have to be beyond that. Like, I mean, I just enjoy shooting guns at shit. Like, I want to
fucking
hit a
fun.
target. Like, I want to go around and do that.
Fucking fun, dude.
Yeah,
I prefer archery.
Yeah.
I'm more of a fan of shooting bows because I grew up doing it.
Right.
But it's all fun. You shoot shit. It's great.
Yeah.
What is bad about that?
It's a fucking sport. It's just like any other sport, but people don't take that into account.
And the biggest thing I have with the people I get mad about, like, we need gun control, gun control, gun control. That's fine. Whatever you want to get mad about. Gun control is not going to stop all this mass bullshit.
Gun control is not real anyway.
Right. And
Very warm in here, boys.
it is warm compared to out there.
Yeah.
Really warm in here, boys.
Very
But like,
much
yeah,
so.
with the shootings, they're like, oh, new gun control is going to save all these shootings. No, dude, if I take a pickup truck, and let's what's the Vegas shootings during that country concert? How many deaths?
Do you
were
want my
there?
honest opinion? It definitely wasn't one 65-year-old guy with fucking all these.
Well, no, I don't want to get into
Rifles.
conspiracy theories, whatever it is. But I'm
You
just
asked
saying.
me a question.
No. I asked what was the shooting like? Where was? I know it was in Vegas.
Yeah, it was the Vegas shooting.
It was in I forgot what hotel, but there was a big country concert, like you were saying, big like open fucking festival.
Right, and some dude supposedly shot everyone. We won't get into any of that. All I'm saying is, people are like, wow, if we got rid of guns, we'd do that. Man. You get rid of guns, either that guy would find them illegally. All right, well, somehow that doesn't happen. Dude takes a pickup truck, goes, all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Just rolls through the crowd. Probably more effective, actually.
Probably would.
It's pretty clear that like
If you're, let's be honest. If you're a human being, you want to kill another human being, you're gonna find a way to do it. There's
Yeah.
no way around it. Doesn't matter what you have available to you, you're gonna find a way to do it.
I don't think people understand or get the fact that like school shootings are unfortunately becoming like this popular like new wave thing. Like somebody like a kid who's like really depressed, bullied, whatever, and he like gets to a point where he wants to do that.
Yeah.
He's seeing all this like, oh my God, I can do. Look at somebody just did this on the news. Now
Right.
I can go do it, and everybody can know that I was treated like a piece of shit, and I could go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's just the news and social media. They're the ones making it worse. Not gun control, bringing it up and showing other kids that are having mental issues and problems in school, and
Well,
kids
a
that
lot
are
of it, I
actually.
think, it comes down to the play of the fact that there's so much information available to all these kids when they're younger, and the fact
yeah.
that
It's just too much, man.
there's so much.
I mean,
there's
back in the
no-
day, I
there's
gave a
no
shit
one
about
there.
jerking off in Final Fantasy. That was it, dude.
Exactly, and that's why you look at it this way. Like, there's so much information coming down on all these kids that are coming up. They're still trying to figure out who they are, what's going on in life, and there's no one there to help them distinguish, like, what shit they should listen to.
Because their parents
what's
are
that.
both stuck working because
Exactly.
they can't fucking
Another
afford
reason
not
to put in my book 5 billion reasons not to have a kid.
Exactly.
Now you have a book.
We have a pocket. Oh yeah, I want to write a book.
But
And it's not even gonna be me writing a book. It's just gonna be a list
Of
from
things.
1 to 5 million reasons not to have a kid.
Reasons not
That's
to have
just
a
gonna
kid.
get sponsored. Well, next step, we'll sponsor our book.
Fuck yeah. But that's really all it comes down to is the fact that there's like the school shootings and things like that, the eating Tide Pods, the fucking all the other dumb shit that they got going on right now. A lot of that is just people not getting told like this is really fucking dumb. There's no one there to like tell kids these days like this is not stuff you need to be fucking doing. Like you don't need to be doing any of this stuff because it's just fucking retarded. Like you can go out and have a good time doing other stuff, but this stuff.
The big
Go get drunk or high like every other person
Exactly.
in high school. And
the
just,
big problem too is the parents nowadays can't.
they're not
fucking
there
do
to
anything.
even like to
Right,
show
because
them.
they're
like, tell
stuck
them.
working because it's
they can
so
barely
expensive.
afford it.
And
Yeah.
then the teachers can't do it because they're on like these like set scheduled amount of stuff that they got to teach these kids now that you can't fit in. Like, all right, well, this is how life is. This is what you should be doing. This is the shit you shouldn't be doing. So there's so many different problems with it that the people in society just
The
look
point
at
is,
shit that
people
they-
buy a gun. You
Yeah.
need it. It's fun.
end game.
if you're a cunt and you're against guns, just go shoot one. You'll be like, yeah, I'm still against guns, but that's kind of fucking fun.
Yeah.
If you're a person who's never shot a gun, you shoot one. There's no other thought going through your head than, well, that was fun. Like
I kinda
the
want a
first
gun
time I
now.
held a gun and I was drunk as fuck.
Terrible idea.
Terrible idea. Don't do that. But
I'm not even laughing.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
dead serious
that's
about that.
definitely
But
not something you should do.
definitely do it. But I remember being drunk and I picked up the gun. I was like, Oh, fuck.
Definitely don't do it. But the last 5 times I did it, I remember.
I'm just saying. I remember picking up. I remember my body immediately went, no. You drunk, relax. And all I could feel was like, holy shit, this is dangerous. Like, that's all I felt. Like, fuck.
But that's because you also knew, like you knew ahead of
Right.
time, like this weapon in my hands right now has the
It's
potential
dangerous.
to
I
do
could
some
drop it.
serious fucking damage.
All sorts of situations. And then I shot the thing. I was like, ooh. Everyone back inside. I'm jerking off out here, right?
Back inside.
Oh, it's so much fun. Shooting shit? Oh, it's great. You would know more than us. It's great.
It's
It's fun.
That's pretty
I haven't
good.
shot in a gun in years, man. I've shot in like shotguns. No, I don't think ever a handgun. I think mostly shotguns and like 22s, BB guns, shit like that. That shit doesn't even count. But
You know
I
what's
remember
fun? Throwing grenades.
how much detail can you get into about throwing a grenade? Probably none, right?
Sure. As far as throwing grenades, it's really simple. I mean, and they're actually taking it out of basic training right now. Like they're not actually going to have
Really?
people that come into.
'Cause I feel like that might be a bad idea.
So the reason is that a lot of people nowadays can't throw it as far as they need to, and that's why they're taking it out.
You
'cause
just
of the
fucking
fact that
people up.
People,
You get limp dick can, just fucking throw
well,
it.
and a lot
Do
of
you
it, a lot of what ends up happening is that at the basic training and stuff, like you have to sit there and they have to hold the grenade in your hand even after you pull a pin. They're sitting there behind you holding the grenades so that you don't accidentally let go of the shit before you throw it. And then they say they're
They're
ready.
not
and then
duds, though?
What? No, we throw live grenades. That's part of passing basic training. So you throw live
Jesus
grenades. So you end up doing it, and they're like, "All right, hold it." And then they'll say, "Go ahead and throw," and they'll like let go at the last minute so you can throw it. And if at like for whatever reason you suck at throwing, that shit goes straight up, or like you drop it right there, they like grab
Run!
They're like literally, we're gonna take you, and if you fight us, we're just gonna leave you because we're not dying here. Like they'll take you and they'll throw you out of this pen that you're in because they don't want you to die. So like
I see where you're coming, though. That's a lot of pressure.
It is. And, but a lot of things is you have to get it a certain distance away from you too. It's not like something you could just like lob over
What's,
a wall.
Remember my
what's
brother
gonna
said
be
he
fine.
barely shot a gun in basic training?
Who?
My brother told
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Remember that? We were like making fun of him. We're like, because he was like, oh, well, if I do have to do anything, then this and that, and I have to go to training. I'm like,
What branch is he in?
he's in Air Force.
That's why.
So, okay.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm pretty sure he like orders boxes and shit. I don't think he does anything.
The Air Force is a little less in that aspect. They don't do the whole physical run around kind of deal.
Are you Marines or Army? Or
Army?
Army?
So we're the ground force that sit there and do everything.
No, yeah.
So.
That I knew. I just didn't
So
know
what?
exactly
What's
what.
the time on the grenade when the pins, or when you let go of the lever?
It's like
you
6
throw it?
seconds.
6 seconds.
Yeah.
How does a fuck grenade work? How is it like just letting that go? Like what's happening
So
inside
once you
the thing?
release the pin, it starts the fuse, and the fuse just kind of goes, and then after 6 seconds, it just blows up.
Does it
Oh, so it's
spark-
not like
There's
movies.
different, but there are different kinds of grenades too. like-
sparks it?
yeah.
Because in the movie, you release the pin, as long as you hold the
In
trigger,
the movies.
you're good to go.
Well, once you pull the pin, you're fine. It's once you release
Letting go of the lever is what the thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what's
So,
strikes me.
ladies and gentlemen, movies are correct. That's how grenades
Yes,
work.
that is how they work for the most part. For the most part,
Sylvester
they
Stallone knew the
exaggerate
whole
some of the
time.
stuff, but like for the most part, it's
In my head, I'm thinking, okay, I could throw a baseball, right? Nice fastball, you know.
Grenades
Two-seamer.
way heavier.
So
How
that's
heavy is a
exactly
grenade?
not how they want you to throw the
That's
ball.
what I'm saying. So, like in my head, I can think like, oh, I'm just fucking hurling this thing.
Yeah.
But I think once that, maybe when you get used to it, but when it first happens, that pin's pulled, and you're like, all right, I'll throw this cocksucker. I could just see me going,
And
just
then
that
dropping
grenade
it behind
dropping
you.
behind me.
That's
and going,
exactly why they
Oh, no.
do that shit. That's
Matt
exactly why they
Shrapnel
hold that shit, and they have you kind of like more like shot put it rather than actually like overhand throw it.
right, because
To make it so that they know you're gonna get
you're
it at
panicking
least forward.
and so much strength, and you just
First time ever, that's gotta be really scary. when you first pull that
It's
pin.
a little nerve wracking for sure. Like the first time you have that shit in your hand, you're like, this thing has the potential to blow my ass up. Like I will
Big
die
time.
if this shit goes
Big
off.
time.
What's the diameter of like danger from a grenade?
It's like 10-meter kill. It can be higher too, and it all depends on what
30
grenade
feet?
you're doing. So yeah,
About 30 feet. How heavy is a grenade? It's pretty heavy,
it's
right?
heavy. Yeah, it's a good couple. It's good. Like I would say like
5
3
pounds.
These are
3 to
frag
5
grenades
pounds,
you're
yeah.
throwing, so
Yeah,
you
frag.
got shrapnel that shoots.
Oh yeah,
out
and
when
then you
these
got
things blow up.
like and then you got like you got smoke grenades, you got all kinds of different grenades. So it really depends on what you're throwing. But the whole idea is like you just sit there, pull it, hold it, and then throw it. They don't go into too much detail on beyond that. And when you're in the middle of a fire, if you're in the middle of a firefight though, like you're not thinking about any of this stuff.
No, it's
when
all
that
instinct,
shit happens,
yeah.
you're literally just going off of what you've been taught. And if you haven't been taught shit, then you're just gonna be fucking sitting there like I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah,
I hope that was the last place I would want to be.
I feel like
if I was in
nowadays,
that
like
situation.
with the grenades, like I feel like nowadays, like the firefights, when you fight, like I feel like it's so long range.
Yeah,
That grenades are almost outdated. Like
they are.
no one's throwing a grenade. Like
Now
grenades.
the thing when it comes to grenades though is like if you're pinned
Probably
down
more
somewhere.
smoke grenades than anything, right?
Well, yeah, you'll use smoke grenades, but they're usually there to like signal stuff, or if you're gonna do like a regular smoke grenade, it's just for like concealment. Just it's like there is like a distraction point. It's really not there for like, oh yeah, it's gonna give you cover or anything like that. It's literally just
it's not like Batman.
Yeah.
Which
You don't
is
got
Everything should be like Batman.
Dark Knight trilogy.
But what you can use with like a lot of the grenades is they'll have you go and like if you get somebody to crawl up to like a shelter or something like that they're in like a bunker, and then you get close, you cook the grenade for a couple seconds, let the pin go, and then you drop it in there real quick so that they don't have time to react. That is pretty much the only real feasible way that they would use a grenade. But,
yeah. A lot of shit happens with drones and stuff nowadays too, right?
oh yeah.
They got like just like fucking drones flying over killing people. It's fucking crazy.
I mean, if we were to ever go to war with like Korea or something like that, a lot of the like it's not going to be like what it might have been in the past. There's not going to be a lot of ground troops running around doing all kinds of crazy shit. Sure, they're going to clean up the area, but a lot of it's going to be like artillery fire, just bombarding the shit out of the areas, and then like UAVs and stuff, like just scouting areas and just blowing stuff up. At least that's the way that I see it would happen, because we've in the past done a lot of stupid shit where we just throw people out there, but we don't
hope
want
for the best.
casualties.
How long's your contract? What do you got? Like 4 years?
So I'm up for re-enlistment in January. So
How long you been?
but I'm in for three and a half.
Three and a half.
Yeah.
So well, you've only been gone for a year though, right?
It's going on 2.
Yeah, but didn't we just say the last time we saw each other was like a year ago? And that was right before you started.
That was after I was done with basic and AIT. I'd already been in for a year at that point.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, shit, I didn't even know.
Hell yeah.
Shows what kind of good high school friend I am. What are you like in the Navy, faggot?
Yeah,
what do you
right?
do? I'm in the Army.
Bunch of-
All right, cool. But
bunch
that
of
time I
seamen.
drank at your mom's house, okay. I remember that.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't even imagine. I want to say like maybe like, some fucking like school trip or some shit. Like I remember feeling like like I was an obvious dud, but like
Oh yeah, you play with
mimic
duds,
grenade.
too.
Like holy shit, this is fucking heavy.
It's so warm in here.
Yeah, it's fucking moist too, dude.
Super moist.
But I say we're at like 10:45 right now, and Old Fudge has got to go home soon. So I say we got like a 10-minute wrap up if you want to get to something important, or maybe like a solid high school story or drunk at Justin's mom's story we got to pull out before I get the fuck out of it, because we got to do Justin's song too.
Yeah, you gotta do a song.
So
What song am I doing?
The beginnings.
get to the fucking mic.
The beginning song.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
You heard it.
Oh.
You pretty much just say stupid. You just say stuff when it's playing. I like record you do it like 2 or 3 times, and I just chop everything up and make it sound funny.
Nice.
There's
time.
no pressure. It's not like you like have to be
I
like
don't
a
give a
recording
fuck. I
artist
mean,
or something.
you just kind of do what you do.
Wrap it up alright. You gotta stop going to work, man.
Yeah, I gotta stop paying my mortgage and my car
Why?
payment and
You're turning away
make money to buy equipment here.
serviceman
Yeah.
here. Turning
Totally,
away.
I did. I totally did.
Yeah, I know, it's terrible. What a guy.
It's alright. He'll probably see you next week, so it's cool.
Yeah, definitely.
It's pretty hard to make me feel bad, bro. So you can waste the next 10 minutes trying, or we could tell a funny story. Yeah, that's why I was asking you guys, because nothing's coming to mind.
I can think of something.
Well, I already talked about me chugging Robitussin and then singing to Justin, which he doesn't remember, and then going.
I do
down the
remember
shore,
you chugging Robitussin, though. Like, for sure, I remember that happened a couple
Hundo
times.
P.
long time ago.
Oh,
10 years ago, actually.
I know we had a lot of times where
10-year anniversary of my railroad chugging days.
I remember I was hiding tequila from your mom.
Yeah.
Why would you have to hide it?
I remember you held or Eric held on to like an entire bottle of alcohol we had at Alan's house too.
Cunt.
Yeah, and we had to yell at him, and he's just sitting there.
He wouldn't give it to any of us.
The stairs, like halfway down the stairs.
We're like, give us the fucking booze, you dick. He mixed like Bacardi, vodka, and like tequila in a water bottle.
It was like a Gatorade bottle, yeah. He's just
And
fucking holding it.
We had our booze, but we finished it. But we could have kept going.
Yeah.
And he was fucked. He's like, I'm not giving you any of this. Let's just give us a sip, dude. He had like a full water bottle. And then
Which
he
was
like,
a lot back then.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now it's like, oh, okay, nice Wednesday.
Yeah, and he fucked off, wouldn't give us anything, and just ran to the woods naked with his water bottle.
When he get naked?
Well, he has boxers on, but
Yeah.
he fucked off. We're like, motherfucker.
Yeah. Got to go fight the woods, though, man.
Gotta fight him sometimes.
You find Slender Man out there? Or?
Was it the last podcast we talked about Slender Man?
It was definitely Kevin's and somebody. No, it was Bassani's, and the bird was supposed to be Slender Bird.
Yeah, Slender Bird.
We got to keep bringing it up so we remember.
New Slender Bird documentary coming out soon.
Very nice. That's not the same as like Dick Bird, though.
No, it's not Dick Bird.
No, it's way more like Slender Man.
Right.
But they call this kid the Vulture because he's fucking asks for people's food when they're done for the scraps.
Yeah, we can get him in the woods.
Like a vulture.
He's eating rib bones.
Slender
and shit.
Bird instead of Slender Man. And he's tall and lanky too, so we're gonna dress him up in a suit and then put the white fucking like pantyhose or sock over his head or whatever.
Very nice.
But then I guess we'll add like feathers and some wings. I don't know what's gonna happen.
We're gonna figure
I'll
it
be
out.
there with my iPhone 8 to tape it though.
Let's see, just stories. Like I said, tequila on the fireplace. So his mom was cool with us drinking, but not always.
Yeah.
So sometimes she's like, "You guys gotta fuck off with it." I remember.
Doesn't want to let you take advantage.
Yeah, of course. Oh, she was great. And Nate was staying at your house
Yeah, he was living there
for a while,
too.
and this was like
I
right
think
when
everyone stayed like had a section where they were like months
Yeah,
at a
and
time.
this
They
is
just
like-
lived at my house.
right when I tailed off staying, but I was still there a fucking lot.
Right.
And me, Justin, and Nate are sitting there, and Nate's like, "Guess what, guys?" We're like, "Oh, he probably has booze." He's like, "I got this bottle of Cuervo." We're like, "Yes!"
Yeah.
Remember how much of a win it was back then, dude?
Yeah,
it was
I
so
know.
exciting. Never get that feeling back. Tell you what, gentlemen.
Definitely not.
So, we're just doing shooters of Cuervo. It was awesome. We were probably watching like Boondock Saints or something.
Yeah, it's something stupid for sure.
We weren't playing video games. We were just chilling, drinking. And then his mom comes home early. We're like, oh, fuck. Nate goes, shit. Throws the tequila
Breaks.
under the fireplace. Think about this. Under the fireplace. He nailed it. He nailed it pretty solid.
The fire was going at the time?
Fire was going hard as fuck. Heating the house, fire.
Yeah.
Think about that. Heating the house. We're like, oh no, she comes
Not
in.
under the couch he was sitting on?
No.
No. Right under
Right
the
on-
fireplace.
Not behind the couch he was sitting
in
on?
the cushion.
No. Just
Nowhere.
Not
under the
underneath
fireplace.
his body that was on top of the couch that he was sitting on?
His excuse after all of it was like,
I'm drunk.
I knew she wouldn't check down there.
Shit!
So it's under there. She comes in. She's like, oh, blah, blah. She was literally in there for like a minute. And then she's like, oh, I'm going to bed. Don't do something stupid. Dude. So,
Or too late.
so we're like, oh, fuck. So she goes to bed. We give it like the 15-minute gap, right? Justin's at the door like, all right, do I hear a snore? Give me one snore, lady. One snore. You get a little, you're like, all right, we're golden. Pull this molting hot lava bottle of tequila out from underneath his fireplace. Oh, no.
How long did you have to wait till you could drink it?
Like 15, 20 minutes. Oh, after we pulled it out?
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah, 100%.
Immediately.
Well, you pulled it out with the fireplace tool, I gather, right?
It wasn't in the fireplace, underneath.
Yeah. So it was hot. It was like warm as hell. But, like,
okay. It was a standalone.
Yeah, it was like
okay, I'm sorry. I'm
holding
thinking
up
like built-in fireplace.
Right,
My
yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
That's why I was like, the fuck?
Yeah, sorry, I apologize. It was fucking hot,
Yeah.
though. And we're like,
Nothing like a warm tequila on a school night,
Oh,
boys.
yeah.
I'll tell you what. You mentioned I'm not gonna go full blown into the story because hopefully we can probably get Nate on. I'm sure, and we got to talk about. I want to say you were there, but I don't know if you were when we partied at Nate's house for his birthday.
I've never been to his house, so no.
You were there for that, right?
Which one?
It was Nate's birthday party, and Nate's parents were cool. Because you're right. Actually, there were a couple of Nate birthday parties we did. There was one where we went to a hotel, right? But there was another one that he had right at his house. And I think Nate and Mullet got like somebody in the neighborhood, or like Nate and Jesse got somebody in the neighborhood to get like 2 or 3 bottles. And we, Nate's parents
Just
were
2 or
like
3.
in bed, whatever, and fucking. But there was a lot of us there. There was
a fat whole ass.
Speaking of,
Should we take that?
I'll be honest. The only
no.
the only
That's fucking
hotel
hilarious.
story
Nate's
that I
mom
really-
has a fat whole ass. In a good way.
That's probably worse. Oh my god.
Well, he gets it, right? Wasn't that part? He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
At the wedding? I thought he was involved.
I'm trying not to go into it. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be
I
a decent
apologize,
friend.
Nate. I was talking about someone else, Nate.
Yeah.
Somebody else named Nate that we went to high school with and partied with, and whose mom had a. Point blank is that we got a couple of bottles. I remember like his dad eventually came down and was like, "What are you guys doing?" And like, I remember Mullet was like in the closet. 'Cause I think we were hiding the booze in the closet, but like taking turns going to drink it.
And he was in
there, and he like rushed trying to close it and made a lot of noise or whatever. And I don't know. His dad caught us.
Hit like the
caught
fucking drum
shit out
set
of
and
us.
shit.
Yeah, and his dad was fucking calling our parents like at whatever it was, like 11, 12 at night. And I think, my mom never answered shit. So I
Yeah.
think I just stayed there. And then eventually my mom.
He's like, well, he's fucked, so fuck him.
Yeah. Even my mom came back the next day, or like when she came to grab me and she's like, you're a fucking idiot. We go home, my mom's like, playing it cool or whatever. And I'm just like, oh. She's like, yeah, go sleep. When you wake up, you clean the whole house, you fucking moron. She's like, I get it.
Moran.
I've been there. You're hungover. That's fine. You're going to wake up soon and fucking clean everything, you dumbass. Don't get caught and make me come out there and come pick
Yo,
you
that's
up
like
because
that's
you
like
got
the one
caught.
time we were like drinking at my place, and then we went to Brianna's house, which was down the road at the time. Mm-hmm. And then like I get the call, and my grandfather was pissed and made us all come back, and like you guys, I think it was you who fucking like crushed the fucking Ritz crackers on the fucking floor and like left them there. He was
We all
fucking
blamed you.
fuming. I don't know if even it was you. It might have been somebody else, but definitely.
We'll say it's fudge
yeah,
for the point of the podcast.
Yeah, we ended up fucking having
Well, I
to
would
go
hope
back
it
to the
was at
house.
least an accident if I did. Like I didn't notice it or something.
Yeah, well, we ended up having to like come back. Like he's
Jesus
fucking yelling.
Christ.
At
Hold on,
I do remember that.
Wait. Get more into the Ritz real quick. Was it at your house or Brianna's?
It was at my house. And then we went to Brianna's house for whatever reason early in the morning and like had left a fucking mess. So like my grandfather got pissed. So he ended up like yelling at the last few people before they made it there. I think actually you were part of it. Like drove down and had like a big megaphone or something at the time. And like was
Hey,
yelling into
yo.
the fucking house. Guys, we gotta go back to the house. Gotta clean up a fucking mess, man.
I just slightly
Hey
remember.
guys, Justin's grandpa's pissed as fuck because I got Ritz everywhere. Come help me clean it.
Yeah.
I'm out.
It's so funny how like I remember so many stories, but there's like those bits and pieces. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I don't remember anything you guys just told me.
Yeah.
I don't remember going to
It's
Brianna's house
crazy.
to party.
Brianna's?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
It wasn't to go. I don't think we were there at the party or anything. We just kind of went to her house to just go like pick her up or something at the time, or like get something.
Whatever it was, yeah.
But either way, like we went there early in the morning, like because you and like a few other people were the only ones left there. Like you guys flipped out and like had to come get us.
Yeah, he's pissed, man. We gotta go back.
Gotta go back. Gotta go clean up. We
By the
fucked
way,
up.
speaking of people in that neighborhood, I would love to have him on. I don't know if we can or not.
Noel.
Noel's jacked as fuck.
Yeah.
Again. Are you friends with him on
Dude,
Facebook?
Noah probably come on, man. I'm
I think he
basically
would.
friends with
I think
him.
he would
He would.
for sure.
If you want,
he
I'll
like-
hit him up.
He likes drinking and shit. He'd be
100%.
fucking all for it.
Dude, he's fucking jacked as fuck again.
Yeah.
He was always just a monster in high school. I remember they were like,
The best time when
yeah, you should be on football because you're just a monster and you bench press fucking 250 pounds and you're a sophomore. Like, he's like, with his hairy ass
just
jack
couldn't fucking reach his
biceps.
shoulders and shit.
He's like, yeah, all right, cool, man. I'll
still
tackle
jacked.
somebody. Well, he went a lull. And now he's like working out again. He's fucking huge again.
Yeah, he's a monster motherfucker.
We should get Noel on. That'd be funny as fuck,
I
dude.
think it'd be pretty good.
I'll hit him up. Next
Yeah.
time I see like a post from him on Facebook, I'll be like, oh yeah, Keith wanted me to hit him up. All right, boys, time to call it quits. Old fudge gotta go to bed.
Nah.
Nah.
This guy's a
I leave
buzzer.
you here with everything, but you can't be trusted.
That's true. I'll give if I give Fudge anything, I'll give him that. That was true.
Yeah.
Plus, that computer is like my entire life, so.
That thing?
Don't fucking touch anything. You
All
wanna,
right.
All right, Justin, why don't you call somebody a cunt before we hit stop, you know?
Call somebody a cunt?
Yeah, anybody.
Call Fudge a cunt.
Yeah, Fudge is definitely a cunt, but
Makes sense, I don't blame you.
Called you a cunt.
DJ, go ahead and spin it there, bud.
Sleep. Peace.
you got it. I trust you. Like chicken throats all day. It's all right, man. It's your podcast. You do whatever you want every day. Donkey midget porn all day. Don't trust Fudge. Gotta love that shit. Shit's bad. Yeah, fuck yeah. Cunts every day. Troll them all day, every day. Eat a bunch of dicks. Yeah. And then don't forget to ball Steve full throttle. Windex, Guinness, all night, every night. That shit's fucking ridiculous. Donkey midget porn. Throw